appreciation nights providing free meals to veterans and active duty service members. And as a founding partner of Golden Corral helps send children of wounded, ill, or fallen military members to summer camp each year. Well, what do you say we kick off the season? The fans are excited, and so are we. Sit tight. The O'Reilly Auto Parts Series coming your way on the CW. We'll get the engines fired when we come back.
The best series in NASCAR is back. Woohoo! But it's got a new name. And I actually remembered to title my stream O'Reilly Series. The best series of NASCAR is back on CW with a new name. Let's go.
These are the highest paid races of the year, the biggest crowds. Speedway, Daytona is nothing like a win here. For every driver in the field, this will be the biggest win of their career. Winning at Daytona is everything. Every driver wants to be in victory lane at the end of the night. Want to know when you're supposed to win? You know how hard it is to win at Daytona? To get to go to victory lane here at Daytona means more than anywhere else that we go. It is go time. We're going to do our job. We're going to win a championship in Thursday today. Still have a heck of a night. Off we go from the world center of racing. Welcome back to Daytona. Well, not only is he the defending champion, but he's also...
I'm not walking around stretching my legs before I sit down to watch this for the next 3 to 4 hours with the red flags. We'll probably get.
He's also only started P2 one other time in his career, and guess what? That led to his first career.
Hey, it's the asterisk champion, Jesse Love. I hate saying that because I like Jesse Love.
Those results today. That's Jesse Love. Well, Carla, RCR is known for the great cars they bring to super speedways, and Austin Hill always a threat when it comes to drafting tracks. But that past success has not held them back from trying to get their program here at these tracks even better. In fact, crew chief Chad Hamey told me they spent a lot of time during the offseason on their Daytona car. He said they feel like the rest of the field was catching up to them last season at these tracks, and they could come back with what they had last year. Well, that hard work has paid off already. They feel great about the car, and Dylan, they won the pole for today's race.
And Kim, Sam Mayer has won races year over year consistently in this series, but the next step for him as a race car driver is to be a consistent championship contender. Each year at the start of the race season, Sam picks out a word to define his season. This year, that word is intensity. He wants to use that phrase to motivate him each and every weekend.
I don't have a word to describe Sam Mayer, but I got a question. How come you ain't racing on Sundays yet?
And to be a professional race car driver,
Is he not good enough?
every weekend. He knows he needs to keep it within reason, but Mayer is out to prove himself again this year, and he's got a fast enough car tonight to set a good tone early. It's time to kick off the O'Reilly Auto Parts era on the CW. Let's get the engine.
The O'Reilly Auto Parts era. I hope it begins better than the Xfinity era did, because that was the day Kyle Busch broke his legs.
Please give a big NASCAR welcome to the Chief Executive Officer of Team
Happy Valentine's Day.
Jim Brooks.
It is a great day to be a racer with NASCAR and United Rentals.
Just say the goddamn command, bro.
Let's do this. Drivers! Start your engine!
Am I the only one, or do even the engines sound better at Daytona? The wait is over. Cars will roll off for the first time this season. The O'Reilly Auto Parts Series drops the green flag.
So hyped I can't see straight. Yeah, you're gonna have to move so I can put my chair back. Alright, I guess I'm sitting down now. One last look at the social media.
Sponsored by Clemson Ford Wheel Center.
Well, I thought they were coming back from commercial. Now they're back. I wonder if the O'Reilly Series TV ratings will continue to climb this year like they did last year.
CW Sports live in Daytona Beach. It's a great Saturday night in Central Florida. This evening, the opening race for the NASCAR O'Reilly Auto Parts Series. Our coverage on CW is presented by Arby's. Here we are in the broadcast booth with Parker Klickerman, Jamie McMurray, drivers that have won right here at Daytona. I'm Adam Alexander. You can't beat race day at this place, and every driver dreams of it, getting to victory lane at the World Center of Racing.
Oh, yeah, I'm glad we're finally here. It's been so anticipated to get back to start the season, and as you mentioned, Daytona, there's no better place to be able to win. Parker and I have both been able to go to victory lane here. We were just down there.
What's this color grading on the
I'm telling
CW?
you, that perspective, standing in victory lane, looking up at this tower that we're in right now, it's the perspective everybody wants to have on this zone.
And it says the World Center of Racing, which is awesome. And as you come here in February, there's this optimism that you feel like you have this chance. It's a level playing field, but by the end of tonight, that will not be the case for everyone.
Well, you know who's really optimistic when you come here in February? The drivers from Richard Childress Racing. They've won the last 4
Talk about the chase.
And the drivers from that group share the front row.
Yeah, I mean, Austin Hill has been incredible. You mentioned Jesse Love won this race 1 year ago, but just in general, in all of the drafting style tracks, RCR has incredible cars. We spoke with them earlier today. They've actually been working on this program, trying to get their cars even better, knowing with this new chase format how important race wins are going to be.
And there's two drivers I have my eye on who I think could go up there and beat those RCR duo. That is Justin Allgaier, champion of this series. He's won basically everything there is in this series. I think he could get done. And also, my pick for the win tonight, Jeff Burton. We call him the dog because of the way he races at these super speedways.
And because he'll wreck the dog fuck out of you, like he said to Noah.
He won in practice. He's got to speed that car.
Jeff's dad, Warren, is won the Daytona 500 2002. And now we get to our keys to victory lane, presented by Mobile One. Jamie?
Well, you got to have three decisions here, 3 keys to making survival. We see all these massive wrecks here, but make good decisions early. Don't take any chances. If you lose your track position, you're going to have a little bit of time to make it up. The second thing that always happens here, first race of the year, you see guys speeding, getting on pit road. If that happens under green, it can end your day. If it happens late in the race, and we just talked about it, you got to be able to beat Richard Childress Racing. 4 straight wins in the season opener here at Daytona. On top of that, both of their cars on the front row for the race tonight. You're going to have to go through RCR.
You know, if you talk about and there are a lot of guys tonight.
Turn my fan off. It's kind of hot in here.
One of those would be Patrick Starpoli, full-time this year for the first time.
By the way,
Rookie of the year. He's doing
Anthony Alfredo DNQ'd for this race, but he has a ride. Cesar Baccarella stepped aside, and Anthony Alfredo will drive his car tonight. Alfredo continues to have a tough speed weeks, but pay to play, baby. He's in.
Good, buddy. So you were driving
And oh yeah, Patrick Starpoli, full-time in the 48. Not so sure about that one.
Daytona, the
But the jury's going to be out on that for a while till we get to some actual racetracks. Oops, I said the quiet part out loud.
Yeah, man. Great to be a sequence of events there, but I couldn't be more thrilled to be racing here at Daytona in February. It's a magical place, magical time. I'm so excited to get fired off today with this type of Chevrolet. Big thank you to Scott Borchetta, Patrick Donahue, everyone at Chevy for believing me, putting me in the car this year. And we're ready to go out there and put on a show for you guys.
Thanks, buddy. Best of luck. We'll look forward to watching you.
We mentioned the fact that he had a great qualifying run earlier today. With that, let's get to our starting grid. Brought to you by Arby's. Lead us off, Jamie.
Yeah, we'll start with
Hill and Love on the front row, no surprise there. Mayor Savalas, Corey Day, Sheldon Creed, Raja Carew, Patrick Starpoli, Ryan Sieg, top 10, Taylor Gray as well.
we shift to page 2 here.
A lot of guys are full-time this year, splitting it among different teams. A lot of the junior motorsports guys like Kloppel and Raja are full-time, but will move from ride to ride this year to fill out the season. Hocevar in this race, expect some more intentional spins out of him today. Harrison Burton to the rear, Alfredo to the rear, because driver change, and Rhett's left.
A great personality in this field. LeVar Scott rolled off 37th. He has a pair of
Shout out to LeVar Scott being in this race. One of our ARCA rivals in NASCAR 25, of course.
Carla Betts has a front row seat for it all. Let's go down to the Arby's pit box.
I really do, Adam. And for once again, fans can find all 33 races right here on the CW for year 2 as we bring you some more NASCAR racing. But how about a different vantage point for fans to get used to this season? That's what you get atop of the Arby's pit box. That will be at a select few of races this season, bringing you fun stories, exclusive interviews, and much more from right here on Pit Road where all the action is. And I can promise you one thing, notes. I asked him if there was any apprehension since that crash came at a drafting track, and he said absolutely not. He is ready to go. JGR has worked during the offseason on making their super speedway cars better. That showed up during his qualifying effort where William topped the charts in the first round and Dylan ultimately started from the 4th position.
If William Sawalas doesn't win a race this year, scratch that. If William Sawalas doesn't win 3 races this year, he should be fired. He's driving for fucking Gibbs, man. Come on. First year was a mulligan. I'll give him that. But if he doesn't win multiple races this year, fuck off.
Dale Jr. and this entire 88 team, and a lot of folks in the garage who are pulling for this 23-year-old from Washington, D.C.
Thank you, Dylan. It's time now.
No, the Boomers don't like Raja. He didn't put his hand on his heart during the national anthem once because, like, hardly anybody actually does that. Because he's black, they flipped out on it, so.
It all starts right here in Daytona. We're doing it tonight. Let's start it off with a bang. Let's get as many points as we can. And let's be there at the end to put ourselves in position to get a trophy. Copy that.
RCR Cuckery returns to the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series, and it begins with this race. I want to see, has anybody made any gains whatsoever on RCR at the super speedways? I heard Gibbs put a lot of effort into that. Didn't show up on the stopwatch in qualifying. Best series of NASCAR is back, and my stream is empty. Well, it's not empty, it's just dead in here. They waved off the start. Never mind, they waved off the start.
It's a terrible team because as you get to that point, you've pulled your seatbelts tight, you're kind of mentally ready to start this race, and then they add another lap. But I think the nerves are always a little bit higher here, being Daytona.
If you're just tuning in and don't know, the Daytona 500 start time has been moved up to 1:30 tomorrow. Not 2:30 or 3, 1:30 tomorrow.
You mentioned it. We haven't seen them
Because it might rain in the evening.
with this theory that if they're at the front, why not control the race at the end, right? Especially when they start there right now. So I think I would see them sort of staying side by side instead of trying to do that drop down stuff.
You know, it's interesting in talking to their teams, their philosophies on how you utilize tires and fit in this race. A lot different. The kind of car and what they want, handling characteristics, it's different. And when you go back to last year's race, they dominated, right? Austin Hill leads the most laps, wins the first 2 stages. Jesse Love takes over in that.
You're here to listen to me talk about a race?
But they really go about their business in 2 different ways.
If that's not true love, I don't know what
They
is.
have in common, both really outstanding in the draft.
Well, the other thing they have in common is that they're both worried about the other one. Like when we interviewed those guys after qualifying today, Austin immediately kind of went like, well, you know, normally when I'm first, Jesse wins the race, and then Jesse's second. So both of those guys.
I watched the ARCA race today and didn't hate it.
RCR brings incredible
I thought by ARCA standards, that was a pretty good, clean race. It didn't have excessive cautions. You know, there were obviously some people wrecked, but it wasn't like a caution fest. They made it, made it a worthwhile race to watch. Gio Ruggiero won it. He's in this race as well. So Gio's looking to sweep the day. I hate Isabella Robusto's transmission fucked up because she looked like she had a car that was definitely going to be capable of winning. So that's a big what if for me. What if Isabella's transmission didn't break? So yeah, the ARCA race was a nice little afternoon. I didn't hate it. I actually watched the whole thing. I didn't feel compelled to play video games during it. I had my PlayStation on, and I watched the ARCA race on the little TV through the PS4, but I watched the whole race.
Don't try to do anything too aggressive. Just take notes, put yourself in the right position, and survive the end of this race.
It's been a good week for racing. Busch and Briscoe on the front row. They won the pole for qualifying. Chase and Logano won the dual races. Chandler Smith won the trucks. Gio Ruggiero won ARCA. 2 races remain. All the women had mechanical problems. Yeah. Fuck the matriarchy, am I right? I'm kidding. Green, green, green. Oh, wreck in the back, wreck in the back. And not a lot of damage. Well, Alfredo got some damage. I think a couple of cars just spun. The wheel and caution lights are on. We couldn't even make it through the tri-oval. Well, the 91's jacked up. Mason Maggio. I think he's the only car that's completely destroyed.
They didn't go, right? Like they waited a while in that restart zone, and that doesn't normally affect the guys.
Stay on that goddamn apron, please. Now they're telling him to stop. He was going to run all the way back around. Even though he's off the racing surface, they still have to put Speedy Dry and shit on to clean the track, so they told him to stop. They don't want to extend this caution anymore. McMurray and Parker are talking about how NASCAR is going to crack down this year on unnecessarily long cautions by making guys like this just stop and get towed back. Pay to play Anthony Alfredo with damage. This all happened at the back of the field. It was a back marker wreck on the start. But did it start mid-pack? They're pointing out Patrick Emmerling here for Sieg Racing. Some guys laying back, some guys wanting to push forward. Yeah, the stack-up really started at the 32. And we have a caution. Hell, the 91's car was totaled before he even crossed the start-finish line to start the first lap. Somebody hit the lag switch on the multiplayer server here. The lag switch. The poor 91. We just can't get going. We waved off the start of the race by a lap, and then we can't even get through the tri-oval. And we're under caution. A green-yellow start at Daytona. Austin Hill is your leader. Pretend you're shocked. NASCAR's coming back. Wait till tomorrow, Caden. We've learned not to prematurely celebrate. Like, yes, the week is going great. It really is. It's been so refreshing and so nice. Everybody's talking about the right things. Everybody's doing the right things, saying the right things. But wait till tomorrow. Rain is threatening tomorrow evening. They did move the race up an hour and a half. I appreciate that. But let's not celebrate yet. Let's not celebrate until we know the Daytona 500 is not going to get booted to FS2 or something. Because of delays and shit. I'm not going to look at the weather forecast until tomorrow afternoon. I'm going to assume that they're probably going to get the race in based on the preliminary broadcasts I've seen, or predictions, forecasts. The rain's not supposed to get there till after 6. And even then, it's kind of 50-50 if it does rain. So I'm going to wait till tomorrow afternoon before I'm like, all right, let's look at the hourly and radar stuff and see how the day is going to go. One thing's for certain, they're going to get half the race in at least. Probably a lot more than that. Worst case scenario. The race is going to start on time. So we're not going to be waiting around all day for the shit to start. And yes, we don't use the P word anymore. We're banning that from. We're going to ban that from the chat. I never want to hear NASCAR and the P word ever mentioned in the same sentence ever again. We're talking about all the right things. Like host of ours saying on Thursday he didn't want to jeopardize the bonus points by putting himself and Chase Elliott at risk on the last lap of the duel. Because, the duels, they give bonus points. Chandler Smith's the points leader in trucks. He won the race last night. I don't know what his stage points were. I'm pretty sure he got stage points on at least one of the stages, and he won the race. But just by winning the race, he's the points leader, and that's kind of how it should be after the first race. Where are you going tomorrow that's going to make you miss the start of the race? Hey, Alfredo's car / Baccarella's car has been patched up. You're driving a slow piece of shit when it can't qualify for Daytona on speed, so it's going to be a long year for Alfredo, I think. Yeah, this man raced into the 500 and then got DQ'd because something was taped in the car that was supposed to be fastened. It was a safety issue that failed the car and inspection. But old BJ McLeod made Daytona, and he ain't going to go fuel save or nothing. Oh, you got a birthday party tomorrow. Cool. Oh, yeah, Bobby Dale Earnhardt got a top 10 in ARCA. I should have mentioned that. I was happy about that. Does Dude Wops make ice cream now? Is that what I'm looking at on this paint scheme? Dude Wops make ice cream? He got a fortune cookie. I had a fortune cookie last week at the Chinese buffet, but I can't remember what it said now. It says something about the next turn you take could lead to something worth celebrating. I'm like, whatever the fuck that means. I thought we were coming to the green, but no, they're showing the 85th replay of the wreck on the start. I was like, wait a minute. O'Reilly Auto Parts Series has the potential to be shit show of the week. Because shockingly, ARCA didn't get shit show of the week. Man, this is a long caution. If you had to bet on this race, would you take RCR or the field? I tell you one thing about this speed week, it's not Corey LaJoie's week, and it's not Anthony Alfredo's week either. One year from today, we'll be watching Super Bowl 61 on ESPN. Somebody shared a picture of Dale Jr. And it said nobody realizes they're in the presence of an undefeated O'Reilly Auto Parts Series crew chief. Every time there's a caution, should they play the O'Reilly? And then when somebody hits the wall, auto parts.
Slow start for the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series here at Daytona. Our coverage tonight on CW brought to you by Arby's.
If you won the Powerball, Adam, would you come back next week in Atlanta and do this again with us? That's because I questions can be different. Question your commitments.
I'd come back for the per diem.
Yeah, and the Roma. Look at Brennan Poole here. The Roma
And I
Chevy.
think that Brennan's trying to do the right thing here.
Yeah, so he's giving a little bit of a gap. Jeff, you see him the last second.
A pretty heads up there by Brennan Poole to just kind of spin through the grass and not hit anyone. That was very smart. He played that pretty well, and he's still got a race car he can race with. He's laughing, saying that was unbelievable. Then he says, "It's really not, though." He's right. It's really not. The back third of this field is basically an ARCA race going on during an O'Reilly Auto Parts race.
These guys, like, it's a long race. We just got started. Let's not try to win into turn one. It's going to be fine.
Yeah, a third of this field is an ARCA race.
But you know, we did.
You shrink the opening stage.
All right, take two as we approach lap number 7.
Leaders head to the restart.
Ring, ring, ring. 24 to go in stage 1. Much better at the back of the field this time for the restart. And eventually we'll get to see some racing here. RCR up top. Sawalich and Mayer on the bottom. Behind Mayer, he's got Creed, his teammate. The only remaining serious Ford presence in the Xfinity O'Reilly series. Put a quarter in the Xfinity jar. Hocevar back there in that 42. He put on a show last night. Whoa, Star Poli almost wrecked into turn 3 by himself. Don't give me a reason to roast you being in that car full time, man. Good save. We've completed a lap under green. 48 looks very uncomfortable in the middle back there. Keep an eye on that. Allgaier's got a great shot at a championship this year with the chase, as opposed to, you know, the P word we don't talk about anymore.
white and blue car there in front, working both lanes back and forth. And Jesse Love doing the same thing. His teammate right behind him. One thing to keep an eye on, you saw Sam Bennett on turn 4 use a lot of racetrack, and we saw this in the Truck Series.
Pretty steadily 3 wide from third on back. RCR cars going from middle to top, middle to top. It's let Sawalich pull ahead on the bottom for the moment. That's about to change. Can you believe that Hendrick Motorsports is back in the Xfinity Series full-time for the first time in 100 years, and they're wasting it on Corey Day. Having a good race early, though. Ooh, boy. And there's that 48 again. Swerving in the middle lane. Keep an eye on that. I'm telling you now. This is a really good field of drivers and cars, I think. Be careful getting on the left rear there. I saw Quapple. He backed off, but, oh, man, Corey Day almost swerved up into Quapple. Right when I was talking about Quapple getting a little close to Ryan Sieg's left rear. Closer than I'd like. I love the paint scheme on Quapple's car. That's much better than last year's. Day glow orange. Oh, Sieg! Lift, Corey, lift! Jesus. Sieg pulled down in front of Corey Day. And Corey Day looked like he was just going to drive right through him. And I'm like, lift, man, lift. Sieg wants to get out of there, but he's 3 wide in the middle. He was waving his hand out the window. Does he have a problem? He's backing up Corey Day. They're backing through the middle of the field here. If he has a tire going flat or something, he can't get to pit. You're not getting to pit road, dude. You're going to have to run another lap. Taylor Gray let him in line. Oh, yeah, he's going to have a flat tire on the right side. He's got some damage. Hopefully he makes it back around. Taylor Gray cut him a break, let him in line. Oh, it's starting to go down. Just get on the apron here on the backstretch, please. Get on the apron. Get out of the field. Okay, just stay on the track. That's fine, too. I mean, he's trying to get to pit road, but you could at least got on the apron there. The choo-choo train forming around the outside at the front with Hill, Love, Quapple, Sanchez, and Clements, who was in the lap 1 spin. Jeremy Clements was in the wreck on lap 1. He's 5th. And Sieg's going to make it to pit road before the tire goes completely flat. Tough break for him early. There will be a caution in about 18 laps, though. Talk about Jeremy Clements. He's 5th. He got wrecked on lap 1. Well, he didn't get wrecked, but he got spun on lap 1. I can't believe Sanchez lost the 48 car, but money talks. Sanchez won a super speedway last year. He won Atlanta in the summer. Choo-choo. Good time to go to commercial. They're choo-choo trained up for the next probably 10 laps till they get towards the end of the stage, and guys will start moving for points. And talking about points, I mentioned earlier, there's a handful of drivers. Most of the Junior Motorsports roster, they're full-time this year, but not with Junior Motorsports. They've had to, book some races with some other teams to fill out the season, and then late in the year, they'll be with Junior Motorsports for, the entirety of the chase. So they need to get all the points they can get in the races that they're driving Junior Motorsports equipment if they're going to have to go drive something else to fill out the year. But at least in the chase, I think they did work it out to where in the chase, Quapple and Rajah will be with Junior Motorsports for the final 8 or 9 races of the season. Till then, it's kind of mixed bag. They're going to be in and out of those cars. But with the chase, they'll actually have a shot at the championship. Choo-choo. The Daytona choo-choo train looks like one of my NASCAR 25 Daytona races when I just get into second and shove the leader and like 3 cars behind me latch on and we're just cruising. Off stream today, I played a lot of NASCAR 25. I did a couple of ARCA races at Daytona. It was fun. I got jealous watching the ARCA guys, so I had to run some ARCA races in NASCAR 25. Yesterday, before the truck race, I ran truck races all day in NASCAR 25. Today, I did a lot of ARCA, and I did do a cup race at Iowa in my NASCAR 25. We might stream that tonight. Do some races, hang out, talk about the week. I don't know if anybody'd be interested in that, but hell, nobody's interested in talking here now, are they, EO? They're about to lap Ryan Sieg. Got some cars further back trying to get on the inside line and make a charge. Halfway through stage 1. It's Mayer, Sawalich, Gio Ruggiero, Taylor Gray, and Carson Hocevar. It's so hard to beat those RCR guys when they get most of the field out against the outside wall and just cruise. I feel like the RCR cars are so good, they could do the entire race 75% throttle and still just lead like this. They don't need to push. But they are about to get challenged, and they see it coming, so they move down. Well, Hill moved down, and then Love moved back up, and then Hill moves back up too. Heard an interesting conversation recently on Junior's podcast about the Xfinity Series and how nobody wants the Xfinity Series to start using next-gen stuff, but at a certain point they're going to have to because it's getting harder and harder to find parts and get the parts you need for these old-ass Xfinity cars. So I think the Xfinity car, the aero and everything will stay mostly the same, but I think a lot of the parts and pieces on these cars are going to transform over the next few years and become more like the next gen. But I think they will. The style of racing shouldn't change much. NASCAR and everybody knows the Xfinity cars are damn near perfect. This is the best NASCAR racing you can get. But logistically and realistically, they're going to have to start using next gen parts and figure something out with that because these cars are old. You can't get the parts for them anymore. Why did Sam Mayer pull out of line there? I don't know why Mayer would think that Sammy Smith was going to go with him. Ten to go in stage 1. People still can't fuck with these RCR cars. It's early, though. Is Junior Motorsports going to figure out how to actually work together? Because in the duels Thursday, I was impressed with how well the Hendrick guys and the Chevrolet bunch worked together and took over that race. If the JRM guys could figure out how to do it right, they would beat RCR. There's only 2 RCR cars. JRM would have the numbers on them. Austin Hill would be crying like a baby, like, dude, you just won't push me. The Junior Motorsports cars won't push me. Yeah, no shit, they won't push you. They're trying to beat you. He whined about that last year, remember? Three wide mid-pack choo-choo train out front with about 6 cars. Yes, talk about the chase. Because the chase is actually good. It's never too early to talk about points. Whoever wins this stage will be the first points leader of the season. RCR in prime position as always. That inside line kind of comes and goes. RCR cars just hold steady and lead the race.
Six to go this time by, and stage number 1 at Daytona for the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series. Austin Hill has led 22 circuits so far.
They're just now noticing Clements being in the top 5 after getting spun on the first lap. Corey Day late on the block as usual. And he's about to cause a damn wreck. Left, Corey. Get off his left rear and get in line. Jesus Christ. Corey Day's going to kill somebody. Thank God they got single file, or him and Star Poli probably would have wrecked the field by now. 5 to go, stage 1. Catching a lap car here. And Sammy Smith has got that inside line up to the front. Love pulled down to block it. Back up with Hill. They dodged the lapper. Woo! A lot of uncomfortable cars there in this pack. You can't back out if you're full time. You got to try to get top 10 here and get these points. Points are all that matters. You can't give them up. Hill's got down in front of Sammy Smith. Jesse Love still leading the top, but now the inside behind Hill is actually closing in. I hope that's Quapple sandbagging the 2. It looks like it is. There's an RCR car leading each line now.
outside. He'll have a little bit of momentum on the exit. That bottom lane is formed really well. I gotta tell you, I know the 21. He was my pick for the
Allgaier making his way to the front. Third on the outside.
with Sammy Smith and the red
3 laps to go in stage 1.
number 8 right there.
I'll tell you, Sammy's really good in the draft. Second here in August, part of that junior three, has a victory under his belt in Talladega Superspeedway. 2.5 laps remaining, opening stage.
Oh, Sammy got hung out.
Sammy got shoved out of line again.
Top right in front of Jesse Love. You see who might put out.
Hill better get off that bottom because that's Mayer and Creed down there. They'll hang his ass out in a hurry if they get a run. And he goes back to the bottom. That 8 car on the top's not going to do him any favors either. Oh, and around goes Corey Day. Hits. Oh, he saved it. Stay green. He saved it. He hit the wall a little bit, but he saved it. Stay green, bitch. Stay green. Don't you. If he brings out a caution on purpose, I swear to God. If he brings out a caution on purpose, out of park him. He should have went to pit road. He's got flat tires. That broke up that lead pack in a big fucking hurry because Brandon Jones had to, like, swerve and dodge him. 2 to go. We're still green. Hill still leading with Mayer and Creed behind him. Sammy Smith on the outside. Shout out to NASCAR for not pressing the button prematurely. Again, they have done a great job this weekend. So far, Mayer shoots up, back to the bottom. Hill blocks him down to the line, but not below. 1 to go. This is going to give Sammy Smith a run at this. His run kind of died out before they got to turn 1. Now he shoots back up in front of the 2, who's not going to help him. They're letting Corey Day just limp around. Slow down and make sure you're way off the damn track. Love hangs out Smith. That's probably going to win the stage for Hill here. I don't see it. Well, let's see if Quapple and Allgaier can mount a charge. I don't think they can. And Sam Mayer just turned Sammy Smith. Big crash. Sammy Smith, Sheldon Creed, Sam Mayer. Stage 1 is over. Gio Ruggiero's in it. Austin Hill wins stage 1. Ruggiero's day is done. He will not sweep the day. Sammy Smith's car looks okay. Mayer's car looks okay. Some minor damage on the left rear. So Hill, Love, Quapple, Allgaier, Perkins, the top 5. 8 car's okay. Well, a 41's got a little right front on the headlight and a little left rear quarter damage, but that's fixable. Just packed air on the 8. The 8 was trying to come down. They actually never touched. It was just the air off the 41, and Creed and Sanchez and Ruggiero got the worst of it. Got to go get them points. But if we don't have the P word, they won't race hard all year. They're racing pretty hard there because points are all that matters. This chase shit's working already, I'm telling you now. Wrecks off turn 4 hurt every time. The half wreck the lap before with Corey Day was really funny. It's like, oh, he saved it, and then that damn left rear quarter panel just smacked the edge of that inside wall. Fun first stage. 1, 2, is this on? Just remember all the times this weekend now that NASCAR has swallowed the whistle, and it was the right thing to do, not throwing cautions before you need to. Letting it play out a little bit before you press the fucking button. They really need to be on their game about that tomorrow if we end up racing against rain. We don't need any unnecessary cautions.
NASCAR on the CW is brought to you by Golden Corral. Golden Corral honors our nation's heroes. Toyota, let's go places. And by the Credit One Bank NASCAR American Express card. Great night in Daytona Beach, Florida. The Wheeling caution lights are on.
We can go ahead and talk about championship implications
Right now is
because Creed got tore up pretty good in that wreck, and you would expect him to be a chase guy.
EMS vehicles across America, trusted every day to protect those who protect us.
Mayer obviously got his damage.
Take a better look at this.
Sanchez got destroyed.
Fox tries to get down the bottom here. The car gets a little loose, and then at that point, he's not clear. Sam Mayer still tries to get to the bottom.
Shout out to Blaine Perkins for just missing that.
Well, and in Sam Mayer's defense, when you get to that point,
And that wasn't a bigger wreck because the field the lap before got broken in half when Corey Day spun.
it's almost like right there, you see the loose. He got loose once, and then at that point, Sam can't really back out anymore. He's just hoping you can gather it up.
I think it's a great example, Parker, for all watching to see how on edge the cars already are. It just takes such a small contact to get those cars loose. But Sammy, you see him driving it inside of there. There's not a lot of damage to the car. He came out about as well as anybody in this wreck.
No,
Sanchez, Ruggiero, and Creed are the only ones that are just decimated.
Big Sanchez there with that new AM Racing team, new ownership group.
Let's get it back down to Carla Metz at the Arby's pit box.
Yeah, thanks, Adam. We're getting ready to bring you all the action here from the Arby's.
The Arby's pit box, not to be confused with the OnlyFans pit box.
Getting ready to roll here, but first, from our Arby's pit box here to right here on pit road to revealing the Arby's paint scheme with Junior Motorsports team, and finally a kickoff concert for the agency. That's right, Jimmy Eat World inside an Arby's restaurant, a legendary band in the middle of an American icon. The Arby's boys and fans knew it was an event worth turning up for, and Arby's.
Yeah, what was your favorite gig when we played the Arby's? Did they say, "What the fuck is up, Arby's"?
An incredible crowd and a whole lot of food all at Arby's. I'm not sure how they got so much in there, but I guess that's Arby's at Daytona for you. And as we head into the next stage of the race, it's a perfect time to fuel up with Arby's new $7.99 meat and 3 box. Arby's is giving you a whole lot of food with a classic roast beef or crispy fish sandwich and 3 delicious sides. That's more meal for your money. Scan the QR code now to order in the Arby's app. Arby's, we have the meat. Adam.
Thank you, Carla. Pit road going to be open this time around. Always a fun game to see what the plan is in regard to tires and do you take tires over track position. Progressive pit road, a busy place.
The progressive pit road is my favorite pit road.
And you see Justin Allgaier top of your screen. He said everybody is sideways. He said I'm free. It's really hard to suck up. Crew chief Andrew Overseed calling a 4-tire stop 2 rounds down on the track.
4 tires for a lot of guys, favoring the handling.
Not bad, never got worse. They thought maybe it was from
Not a lot of downforce on these Xfinity cars compared to trucks and Cups, so handling a little more relevant. Carson Quapple will be the leader. Love and Hill second and third.
sides as well. Felt like his car was pretty good, but attributed a lot of that to the clean air he had at the front of the field.
+2 for Quapple, +5 for Raja Caruth as we get the race off Progressive Pit Road.
Yeah, Carson's pit road speed looks really fast right there. I don't know if Jesse could get going, but...
And now we take a look at the replay. Brought to you by Progressive. Save when you bundle motorcycle, RV, and boat insurance. Visit Progressive.com. Getting saddled up and ready to go. The restart for Stage 2 is next.
Remember, kids, set your alarms tomorrow afternoon because the Daytona 500 is starting at 1:30. Matter of fact, I should go ahead and set my alarm now so I can get up and take a shower and all that good stuff. Like I'm going to sleep past 12 anyway. Hey, Puka Nakua's coming to the Daytona 500. It's just what we needed, a little more brain rot. By the way, if you made a social media post about Corey Day spinning and not bringing out a caution or bringing out a caution, keep that in your drafts. You're going to get to use that a lot this year. When the wreck happened on the first start of the race, Clement said, I don't know who's in the cars anymore. The names are not on the back glass anymore. And I thought about that when I picked a lane. I just don't know who's in front of me. And the spotter said, yeah, that was Natalie Decker. And he goes, I really wish they would put the names back on the cars. They're on the front windshield, not the back.
Gears sweepstakes for the chance to win a trip to Universal Orlando Resorts. 4 amazing theme parks. One stage down in Daytona for the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series. Let's get an update on driver 7, Justin Allgaier with Kim Coon.
How is Allgaier?
We come to
Does he lock his car?
tracks. We know the importance of finding your friends, especially in the pack. And this year it's made a little bit more challenging by the removal of the driver's name off the back.
Now they're talking about the driver's names not being on the back windshield.
From the 7 car brought to you by
That's a very important piece of information I'd want to have behind the wheel.
I understand, like, the manufacturers on the back window, but it's so hard to know who you're racing without the names on the back window.
get in the pack. How difficult of a challenge is this for
And why are we not coming to the green? This caution's taking forever.
And it's something that when I heard about this changing, that was the first thought I had, is especially at these super speedways.
Put Chevrolet on the front fucking glass and put the driver names on the back.
Through this off season, it makes it incredibly tough to know, because you know this, us in the broadcast booth, we're turning to each other going, hey, wait a second, what's that color of that car? Who's in that car? That's the same thing the drivers are going through when they're racing out there, and you want to know who you're pushing, who you're trying to work with. You'll learn over the course of this race, over the course of a couple races, but that having that name on the back windshield was one of the most helpful things, especially when you were coming across cars you couldn't recognize. I never wanted to have a special paint scheme when we came to Daytona or Talladega for that exact reason. I wanted to have the paint scheme that I had every other week or more often, just because everyone would know me.
Time now for the Freeway Insurance Choose, where every lane choice can change the race outcome.
This race is on the CW.
Going to be RCR Chevys on the front.
Everybody
row
should
once
get the
again.
CW.
In row 2, a couple of guys from Jim, Carson Waffle and Raja Karu. Jim?
And here at the Care Center, where Gio Rogerio has been released. I know this isn't what you wanted out of the debut.
Yeah, Caden, I'm with you. You don't
Riley
need...
Autobert Series.
Put the manufacturer on the back bumper. Driver name on the back of the window. Problem solved. You've got a manufacturer logo on the front of the car. You can have one on the back bumper and put the driver name on the back windshield.
It just shows how fast our car was. But, yeah, I don't know. A lot of these guys, you know, they're racing in the series full time and don't have the common sense that you need to finish the race to win. So, just unfortunate.
Low key, Gio Rogerio is kind of a crybaby. He was pissing and moaning after the race last night. No, don't do it. Like, dude, it's a racing deal. It just happens, man. Has nothing to do with who's full time and who ain't.
Be in the car next weekend at Echo Park Speedway down in Atlanta.
So we saw this hood sitting on the racetrack. I think we're going to get a chance to see. There it goes. That's Luke
The 5 lost his hood. Did it go over the fence? No, it landed back on the track.
There it is.
I thought it might have went over the fence because of where it flew off at. That's why they didn't go green last time.
The hood flew right off. What in the... Yeah, right. The limited. Oh, no, you can race without a hood.
Yeah, and if you look at the tape on the front of that, they got in that first lap incident. A little bit of air gets under the hood. The hood doesn't weigh a whole lot. It's a carbon piece. Yeah, carbon. I was trying to come up with the right term there. And honestly, it was best off that it didn't get ripped off, because I've had it come up and just cover the windshield. You can't see, and it's full panic mode.
Hey, by the way, Corey Day gets the free pass. He's back on the lead lap. Ryan Sieg takes the wave round. Didn't pit there, but he should have enough fuel to get to the end of the
Well, the race off pit road must have been listed incorrect because Jesse Love is the leader, Hill second, and Quapple third. How'd the ticker get that wrong?
Sound Gear has the solution. Can't scan the QR code.
Stage 2. See if everybody calms down for a little while now. Wow, Love just got in front of Hill there. Zoom that camera in. Raja makes a big move. Love aggressively blocks. Raja and Quapple lead the outside. I'm glad Jesse Love's leading now and not Austin Hill. Is Austin Hill crying about it yet that Love's not pushing him and that he wants to lead? I saw some shit where like Austin Hill's wife was on a podcast going, our kids just want to know why everybody hates daddy and says all these things. Like, yeah, because your dad's a retard. That's why nobody likes your fucking dad. I know the truth sucks, but come on. He's really not a bad guy. I'm sure he's nice to you, but as a driver, he's a dipshit. Your current Raleigh Series points leader, though. I'm going to love talking about points all year long. I'm sorry. I've been waiting for this for over a decade. To be able to talk about points again. And feel alive. 20 to go in stage 2. I'd like to see Austin Hill misjudge a block and get turned in that front stretch of grass and have the splitter just get ripped out from under the car. Hill couldn't quite get down in front of Sawalich. They'll stay up high.
That's William Sawalich leading the bottom lane. Allgaier behind him. And the third car in line down low was the third car, now the fourth. That white Toyota, Taylor Gray, second-year driver from New Mexico. Part of that front group. Haven't talked to him about him a lot tonight. He's in that 27 down low.
Yeah, what Jesse Love would like to see is these guys stay too wide and none of them ever really generate a run.
They're better at generating runs and running down the RCR cars when there's nothing on the line. But when it gets to the last lap and the shit's on the line, they all just go all over the place and make it real easy for Hill or Love to stay in front. They can run with the RCR guys until it's time to actually beat them, you know.
Necessary. They're not doing anything when you're this far many rows back, so you almost don't want to be doing that. That's where you see wrecks evolve.
Sawalich got between Love and Hill.
Right there by William Sawalich at the 8.
And he goes back to the bottom with Love. Now Hill's leading the outside line. That immediately looks to hang him out. You see Quapple and the 88 already peeking to try to take him like way to the outside.
Jesse's trying to chase him up there. Ooh, that bottom lane's getting disorganized.
Yeah, that
Too wide.
Allgaier doored Hill a little bit there.
Into 3.
They got Hill in third place now. Love out front.
Jesse Love has gone over 400 laps led in his career in the draft. Already listed among some of the best. In control here. He and his teammate have combined to lead 40 laps this evening.
Right on board with Justin Allgaier right here. Grab a little contact right here with Austin Hill to his outside.
Just a little door, little donut,
Austin down and
trading a little paint.
now.
You didn't get to watch when points are relevant. Don't let anybody fool you, Caden. You're in for a treat because performance all year obviously matters. Yeah, I think it's so much better. Points are actually relevant. They've got Austin Hill shuffled back into about 5th place. Can they keep him there? Love continues to lead. Side-by-side commercials all night long. Thank you, CW and our Raleigh Auto Parts. Kind of forgot Natalie Decker was in this race. Until I mentioned Clement saying earlier, gee, I wish somebody let me know she was in that car. Jeb Burton, 3 wide up the middle. Just like Earnhardt, 99. Everybody's, here comes Hill back to the front. The bottom lanes kind of fell apart, and he got up to the top behind Sawalich, got himself back out front, clears down in front of his teammates, and now we're back to the RCR guys leading the race. Nose to tail on the bottom lane. Now that they're back on the bottom lane together, that lane will actually start moving again. Halfway through stage 2. Yo. The JRM cars are working together at times, but they're not really getting all of them together like they should be trying to do. Like Quapple and Raja are doing a great job staying together. Allgaier's kind of doing his own thing down there on the bottom. Sammy Smith's mid-pack because he was in the caution at the end of stage 1, but his car didn't really get damaged, so he's just working his way back. Here's the ghost of Sheldon Creed getting lapped again with a lot of damage. Front end of that car's going ba-boom, ba-boom, ba-boom. It's bouncing every now and then. Caught him in an awkward spot, the whole pack coming through turns 3 and 4. He got loose just trying to get out of the way off of turn 4. Austin Green, top 10, good call. I need Dale Jr. to come back and run some Xfinity races at Daytona and reclaim his fucking wins. Him and Tony Stewart both can start doing the first race of the season in Xfinity every year again, like they both used to, and one of them would always win it. Tony Stewart's win streak in the opening Raleigh Series race at Daytona was always crazy to me. He won those races under bizarre circumstances, legitimate but bizarre. And the JRM cars just put Sawalich in the sucker hole. They were looking to do that to Hill, but they couldn't generate a run on him because Hill's so goddamn fast. But Quaffle was ready for it. That was back when Hill was at third or fourth. Now he's out front leading again.
Closed captioning for today's race brought to you by Tableau TV. Pay once, watch forever.
Look at Sammy Smith on the bottom by himself. Anybody going to go down there? He'll get a little help. Taylor Gray pulls down, gives him a little bit of a pull. He's got a couple of cars behind him. He's got Dean Thompson and goddamn Corey Day's back. They got Corey Day's car fixed up. He's just got that left rear damage.
Count him out. I think we're going to see him back to the front of this pack. That position really is working for him as they go down the corners. That middle group all comes up in front of him, makes his line stronger, and then they sort of go to that middle portion. If he can just use that to the corner to join them, he's still beside William Sawalich right now.
Jesse Love cuts off Allgaier. Love looks like he's actively trying to get around Hill. It's like, I want to lead. I wish Allgaier could get up there with the 88 and the 1. Turbulent will happen when you knock the entire left rear off of the car. At least it wasn't the right rear. That thing would be completely undrivable if the right rear was gone.
He was a player last night, Truck Series race, got crashed late. And speaking of being crashed, over half the field in this race tonight has received damage at some point. And the two dust-ups we had, one at the beginning of stage one right there as we saw the green and white checker flag. Among them, Sam Mayer, but he stayed on the lead lap, and here he is in the top 10, coming to 8 to go in our second stage. It looks to me like the handling of the two car up front is starting to go away. I saw it looked like he got really tired.
McMurray says he thinks the two cars not handling quite as good as his teammate. I see why everybody changed tires on that last stop. It's not like the Cup race. Or even trucks where there was a lot of two-tire stuff going on and no tire stops. And inside line just completely broke apart again because Sawalich pulled down. Then Burton tried to block him, and now they're side drafting each other, and Allgaier's fading, going nowhere. The 88 and the 1 are still trying to hang out one of the RCR cars, but I bet Rajah wanted to get that run on Hill and shoot down to the bottom so bad, but he wasn't quite clear. All is calm. Just kind of taking it all in. Imagine that. I'm just watching the race. Brandon Jones with a big move here to the middle. He's got momentum. They've shuffled Jesse Love. Jesse Love's in like 6th place now. He's backed way up on the bottom behind Brandon Jones and Clements. The Hill's all by himself if these guys can work together. Some of these guys obviously won't work together, but the Brandon Jones, Jeremy Clements thing is kind of contentious, I think. 5 to go here. Dress rehearsal. How are you going to beat Austin Hill at the end of this race if you're in this position again? Damn, Jesse Love is way back there now, mid-pack. Hill's all on his own. Quapple and Rajah have been really committed to each other this race. I think it might pay off here soon. I'd say, Hill, you better get up there and block that 88 because they're coming. Ooh, and Allgaier. Oh, here comes JRM, baby. The 88, the 1, the 7, and the 8 are lined up 1, 2, 3, 4, nose to tail behind Hill. So I think Hill's kind of a sitting duck here. When the run happens, they're all going to go with the 88. No run yet. Finally, all the JRM guys got hooked up. Please do something. I got Corey Days behind Sammy Smith, so it's JRM and Hendrick. 5 of them lined up behind the 21. Stay together, boys. Man, them cars are so unstable. You could see from that onboard that all the JRM cars lined up were all bobbling in the corner. They couldn't hold a complete straight line, and Sammy Smith breaks out of line and just kills the whole thing. Sammy, you're fucking it up. And then the 88 wants to pull down in front of him. Yeah, they literally just gave it to Hill again because Sammy Smith just wouldn't wait. You're not going to beat him unless you all work together. His car's too good. Oh, boy. Well, Rajah got to run and got down to his inside, but it's going to stall out here. I hope the one just takes the 21 3 wide or causes him to wreck or something. I don't give a fuck. Oh, my God. Rajah loose on the inside. His car's looser. I think Hill has the fastest and best handling car of everyone here. 2 to go in stage 2. Thing is, we know this is not driver talent. It's literally all car. Austin Hill's not a good driver. I mean, remember when Jimmy Spencer won those super speedway races in like 94 or whatever? That's kind of how I feel about Austin Hill. And Jesse Love barely hanging on to this pack. And Corey Day sideways again. Saved it! Saved it again. God, he's such a fucking hack. I don't get... 1 to go. At least he saved it. Hill out front. No momentum behind him from either lane. Nothing he can't block easily. Their runs are just too lazy. They're not getting fast, good runs. Nobody's pushing good enough. Split him! Split him! Or just stay behind him, Quapple. I don't know. Nah, Hill's going to win the stage again. They can't get around him. Austin Hill sweeps the stages with ease because these guys don't know what they're doing. Hill, Quapple, Allgaier, Sawalich, and Rajah the top 5. They had 4 Junior Motorsports cars lined up, and Sammy Smith bailed out and fucked it all up and just gave Hill another stage win. So, max points so far for Bobby Hill. It's infuriating because, like I said, he's not even really a good driver. It's just he's got the fastest car and they don't know how to race. They had him set up and ready with 4 Junior Motorsports cars and a Hendrick car, and Sammy Smith's like, I want to lead, and fucks the whole thing up. Fat Hill. Well, I try not to fat shame around. I'm kidding. I used to be fat, and I can shame people. And I'm still not in great shape. I'm just not fat anymore. I'm just skinny fat now. Yeah, those saves by Corey Day. Let's not get too excited. He still sucks. He's the reason his car is so hard to drive right now, because he's the one who tore it up in the first stage. Cletus McFarland's racing career brought to you by the Make-A-Wish Foundation.
And by O'Reilly Auto Parts, professional parts people.
There goes Cleese McFarland.
It's a
Spinning out what he said.
for the O'Reilly Auto Parts series. Been an impressive first couple of stages, but now when everything really starts to gather momentum, that run to the checkers and everything that's on the line takes place.
But we're getting ready to maybe have our longest run of the night.
Sure, only to
We've
make it
seen
6
anything
laps in
become a
this
big
one.
issue.
He was running 10th at the time.
These cars handle the best.
This is our third caution of the night.
Halfway home.
We illuminate those wheel and caution lights. We get
The wheeling caution lights.
one lap down. This time it goes to Carson Hocevar. He gets back.
Hocevar got a free pass.
Young stood back in 32nd position. There's his teammate Ryan Ellis. Been quiet tonight. He's 28th. Mando on board. Josh Bilecki running full time for SS Greenlight Racing and Bobby Dotter. Austin Hill leading it down Progressive Pit Road. Wampel, Allgaier, Sawalich, Caruth behind him. We start our coverage with Kim Kuhn.
see Justin out there at the top of your screen. He said that last adjustment was good. The car is definitely better. They'll look to take right side tires only on this stop. Below him, Austin Hill said he was enough. One or two more tighter. This run, car was okay. They'll take right sides, make a small adjustment.
Right side's only for Allgaier. Ballsy, in my opinion. A lot of two-tire stops here. Hill wins the race off pit road. Sawallic second. Allgaier third. Brandon Jones fourth. Quapple fifth.
Sawallic comes out behind him +2. +8 for Brandon Jones, who comes off behind Allgaier. And Quapple, who had a bobble, drops 3 positions. Restart to begin the final stage next.
Be right back. I'm going to take my stage 3 piss. Phone's charged. Turn my fan off now. It's not hot in here anymore.
Fuel up your race day with the bold flavors of Fuel by Franzia. What a save by Corey Day.
I think his shoes are fueled up right now based on how loose he was right there.
You know, you say some funny things during the break, and every once in a while, you save one for when we return, and I'm fearful that you don't realize that we're back.
Corey Day is going to be the scheduled caution this year, I think.
It's like you had a box of Franzia before you got up here. Every time.
That was a lot. Great save by Corey. It's been an eventful night for him. Got the free pass at the end of that opening stage to get back on the lead lap. And I'll tell you what, he's managed his first trip here to Daytona in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series quite well. Now we go down to pit road for this week's O'Reilly Auto Parts Pit Crew Spotlight.
That's right, Adam. We're going to spotlight Skip Flores, who, if you're a fan of the Stacking Pennies podcast on a lot of the NASCAR social channels,
I don't know anybody that's a fan of the Stacking Pennies podcast, considering who's on it.
He's going to bring a great veteran presence to this 88 over the
Spoiler alert, it's hosted by somebody who couldn't even make the Daytona 500 in a Roush car.
Changing the front tires on that car. Skip does it all, though. So last Saturday night down here in New Smyrna, just down the road from the big track, he was in the Flow Racing booth calling the NASCAR Wheel and Modified Tour race. A couple nights later, he won the 602 Modified feature at New Smyrna. There's been racing down there all week. It's a great alternative to the big track here, as you see some of the chaos developing there in that race. But Skip got it done. He does it all behind the wheel as well. Had the Fame Lane Victory Lane race in Atlantic City earlier this winter, too, in TQ. So he does a lot. He does media. He does pit crew. He does driving. So great to have him in his garage area this year in front tire changing on the 88.
So Ryan's been around forever. He was actually a tire changer when I worked at Roush, when I drove for Roush 15 years ago, and Larry Carter, the crew chief, didn't know his name because he was new, and he started calling him Flea because it reminded him of the Red Hot Chili Peppers. So that's how I knew him as Flea
awesome,
forever. Yeah, great guy.
Well, we read off his resume. Dylan did. He's also a dad that's very invested in his kids and their racing career. Time for the Freeway Insurance Choose, where every lane choice can change the race outcome.
Hill inside, Sawalich outside, Allgaier inside, Brandon Jones outside, Quaffle outside, Raja inside, Taylor Gray
I
outside,
have a couple of Chevys.
Daniel
right
Dye
behind
inside. I
him.
forgot Daniel Dye's still here.
You know, I feel like a lot of time when we do the choose, there's always a preferred lane, but we've seen, honestly, whichever one the 21's in, to be the preferred lane tonight.
Well, I think his choice when it comes down to
Jesse Love's all the way back in the fifth row.
if it was those two Toyotas or not, he's probably happy to see it. Chevy and Justin Allgaier, but I have to say.
But as you can see at the end of stage 2, Austin Hill doesn't need Jesse Love's help.
Him. We saw Carson Quapple at the end of the last stage give him a big push that got him back out in front of the two lanes, and he's so good at controlling the front. You really almost have to make a concentrated effort not to help him, which is so tough to do. But if you can, it's going to give you the best chance to get him back in the pack.
We need to shuffle him out sooner than later, right? I don't think we want to wait till 1 or 2 to go in this race like we've tried these last 2 stages. We need to shuffle him out sooner than later, getting back in the track. Maybe his car won't handle as well. Third car in that low lane for the restart, Raja Caruth. Here's 88 radio.
Yeah, but you might see it a lot. So just be ready. No shame in coming out for a little bit mid-corner to be prepping for it, right? Just kind of let the car settle. Or just plan ahead. Yeah, you kind of got to anticipate it so you don't bust your ass in the on exit like that.
That's such a cool thing to get Dale Jr. on the radio. Felt that exact thing.
Junior was talking to Raja about how to run this place. Austin Hill's the points leader by 3 over Carson Quapple to begin our season. Austin Hill's got a head start on the chase.
Great night for Carson Quapple. Allgaier is there and can't say enough about the job for Williams. Sawalich, Jesse Love opens up defense of his title with 9 stage points. Everybody going to have to make a pit stop in this final stage. Probably going to come under green. It's always a dicey
Yep.
moment.
Stage 3.
And that's where Austin Hill is right now. Williams Sawalich. It's the
Green. 53 laps to go.
restart zone.
That was a great push by Justin Allgaier. It's exactly what Austin Hill wanted. Now he goes to control the top, which has a bit of momentum. She's back to the bottom, doing what he does so well. And I think it's unbelievable. We talk about you have to act against him if you want to beat him because he's just so good at doing exactly what he's doing right here.
Absolutely. And he's as good as there is in the field. That's why he's won the races he has and led the laps he has. I really thought that Brandon Jones had enough of a push on Sawalich right in front of him that they might be able to get to his outside. But, man, Austin's just done a tremendous job managing these lanes and knowing when to move. On his spotter, though.
Takes the high lane here.
And Justin finally gets to his inside. We'll see.
Oh my God, Allgaier door to door for the lead, but
Right
88's a little far behind.
there. Complete the pass, maybe run side by side right here. Distance will play in their favor right here, being on the bottom of the project and getting back to that rear bumper. Just Allgaier, but he's just too far back right now. They
Sam Mayer getting stacked up back here. What's going on there? The bottom lane's clearing out. That's kind of making it easier for Love to maybe get back to Hill, but he doesn't really have the momentum. Ooh, Sawalich, nice move. I wish Brandon Jones could have got clear and went with him. Oh, he's got a chance. Get down there, Jones. Jones! This is why you fucking retards can't beat him. Like, Sawalich makes a great move, and the 20 can follow him, and they can shuffle Hill. But what does Brandon Jones do? He gets right behind Hill and shoves him right back out front. Fucking dumbass. I mean, what an idiot. There was your chance to shuffle him out. But no, you don't want to be the one pushing. You want to be a leader. So that means you'll just watch the 21 lead the rest of the... Oh, Raja! Raja! Hang on. Good save. Gets back in line. Doesn't miss a beat. Yeah, hopefully the tire's up on that thing. Yep. Sawalich and Jones could be out front 1-2 right now, but Jones pushed Austin Hill instead. Killing me. Sawalich pulls back up in front of Brandon Jones to... Ooh, Austin Hill got squirrely there, and Jesse Love hung out Justin Allgaier. Hey, Jesse Love's back at the front. Now you'll really regret not getting around the 21 when you had the goddamn chance, because Jesse Love's back up here now. He put Allgaier in the middle going to the back. So, way to go now. You let Hill and Love get 1-2 again because you didn't make the move when you could have. One of them RCR cars will win this race, I guarantee it. You could have got him out. Yeah, he'd have worked his way back up through there, but could have done something. Yeah, they could have, Jamie. They could have. Now they let him get his teammate back, so it's over. Ooh, Corey Day, the wild card there in third behind Love and Hill.
Daytona swept the stages. Can he finish the deal? Let's take a look at our Mobile One leaderboard as we go to break. It's Hill, Love, Sawalich, Day, and Jones. Closed captioning for today's race.
And a spin at the back. Save it. Don't you dare throw that yellow. Don't you dare throw that yellow. Austin Green spun. He's sliding. Let him get it going. See if he can get it going. We're not throwing cautions for single car spins where they're way off the track and can limp back around. So we stay green. The choo-choo train's about to happen now. Oh, Brandon Jones, you set this into motion. Choo-choo. First thing I see on social media is, well, there's a reason Brandon Jones is stuck winning one race per year in the top equipment in the series. The Kansas Speedway merchant. Durr, I'll push the 21. I'm glad I'm not the only one bitching right now. Choo Choo, Hill, Love, Mayor Allgaier, and Corey Day somehow trying to prove me wrong. You know, there's always a chance for a big wreck in front of the field if Corey Day's up here.
Laps to go for the NASCAR O'Reilly Auto Parts Series at Daytona. You're watching the coverage on CW, brought to you by Arby's. Austin Hill continues out front, 63 laps left tonight. Jesse Love right behind him has led 9. Look at Sam Mayer. I mean, he's been beaten around in this race. Some damage on the 41 for the Haas factory team, but he finds his way up to 3rd. And now we look at the fuel meter presented by Fuel by Franz.
I'm sure that fuel meter is totally accurate.
Everybody is going so you can control the race, maintain that track position. And the number we heard in the garage today hit right around 38 to 40 to go. You could pit now, but we think it's going to be a few more laps to ensure you have money in the bank. Should we get an overtime?
Should we get an overtime? You know you're going to get one.
The silver, number 24. We saw him move up. He was at the bottom line. It wasn't going anywhere. He moved up in front of Williams Wallich. Honestly, that's not the car.
That's Harrison Burton with front end damage leading the outside line. I don't know how smart that is, but I mean, he got himself there. Star Pearly swerved and spun Austin Green a little while ago. That's what caused that. Thankfully, no yellow. NASCAR has relaxed cautions turned on this season. They went into the menu and adjusted for relaxed cautions. He'll probably get turd because they'll try to shuffle him and he'll block because they know the 24's got nose damage.
Previous high was 53. We're at 66 right now. Well, he's been at the front. We think he's going to get the hang of this. You know, he's probably going to feel like he might figure it out sooner than later.
Oh, by the way, next Saturday night, we're going to his racetrack. You'll see it on the CW, Echo Park Speedway in Atlanta. He's unbelievable there as well.
Glad I'm not going to the Xfinity Raleigh race next week. I'm just going to the Cup race next Sunday.
Can't get past that car.
Look at that low lane. We talked about Corey Day. Right behind him.
40 to go.
Parker Retzloff having a good
Hand out the window from Jesse Love here. And a lot of cars grouping to the bottom. Run over the 21 as he gets on the pit road. Don't pit with them. Don't pit with them. Oh, you idiots, you're pitting with. Well, some back markers are pitting with them. Hill, Love, the Jordan Anderson cars.
And first green flag stops of the night, and Austin Hill has a different crew than we've seen with him the past few years. The 8 Cup crew, with the exception of the rear.
Gas only for Hill.
They said, yes, that plan, fuel only for Austin Hill.
Gas only for Love. Everybody behave until that big group of JRM and Hendrick cars get to pit road, please.
You go fuel only. You don't want to slide your tires coming in because then you would have to change again.
Why do I feel like fuel only is kind of ballsy?
The outlier here is there was 5 or 6 cars that pitted together there. out versus the lap time that these guys who have now gotten all single file, Parker, and I think that's going to benefit them greatly on the overall time. They might get a little bit of a buffer built in.
Taylor Gray, Daniel Dye, some stragglers come to pit road. Junior Motorsports cars stay together.
Taylor Gray in, making his scheduled stop. The same for Daniel Dye. 38 laps remaining, and we're in the cycle of scheduled green flag pit.
Stop fucking shuffling. Stay in a single file line. Stay single file on the bottom. You're gonna pit soon anyway.
Yeah, right. You're at about 20 seconds of the lap time difference between what this pack that has not pitted yet is running for a lap time versus those guys that pitted a lap ago. And this is exactly what this pack wants. There's a single file making good lap times.
As long as no yellows come out, this will definitely work out in favor of the JRM group and Sam Mayer. Sawalich pitted by himself. He's not even all the way in his box. The rear tires were on the line.
If I go back to Jesse Love, who you see right here, is going to come by the start-finish line.
What I noticed about that, Love and Perkins
Watch this damn 48 throw a stupid block or something.
in position to take control once everything cycles.
Nice go around, start pulling there to the 48.
I thought the 48 would block or something. I'd be real careful going around him.
Yeah, so looking at that lap time, they lost 6 seconds on that lap versus the leaders. If you do that for 2 or 3 more laps, that's going to build you enough that you're going to cycle in front of those guys. They just got to hope they can stay in line and keep generating these lap times.
Love, the 31, Hill, Retzlaff, and Jeb Burton are together. So Hill actually lost the lead on pit road, and now we're hoping that all these JRM cars, this big group here, will keep running and cycle through in front of them.
It looks like a lot of these guys are going to pit right here. I saw some more hands out the window.
leading this group, Sam Mayer. Got some Chevys from Junior Motorsports. See how everybody works together getting onto pit road.
They broke even that last lap. That was with the pass around start pulling, which kind of broke up this line a little bit. So really, they're only about a second ahead right now from where they were, which is still a lot. I mean, when we come in, cycle ahead, but these guys have now gotten in line. Actually, for Williams Wallace right there, the orange and white.
I'd probably go ahead and pit.
Worked out well for him because it looked to me like he was.
You've probably gained all the time you're going to get. You need to pit before the yellow comes out if one happens. So I see a lot of hands out windows here.
Everybody waved with Mayer, hoping that he knows that they're all going to pit or he's going to be in a bad position by himself out there by a whole lap.
And this could be the biggest group we have come on together, which I'm assuming exaggerates.
Here they come. Shockingly clean entry into the pits.
Pit stops, and that's a good place to get in trouble. Great job by the second.
That was really good. If Corey Day wasn't speeding there, he did the best job of anyone. But why do I feel like he might have sped a little bit? I don't know.
That's just because Andrew Overstreet told me he would flip taking tires and put his team on offense, but looking
Since the best cars did
as long as he'll
no tires, and it's all about cycling in front of them, you might as well do gas only, and we'll see about what happens later. Mayer, Quapple,
So now you get the blend, and those guys that have made their pit stops coming off, getting back up to speed versus these drivers.
and damn RCR cars are going to cycle through to the front, ain't they? Scatter, spread out. Nobody wanted to play Chastain Simulator. Man, Quapple got way out there. Austin Hill third in his line, though. At least he's not leading right now. Ugh.
RCR group of affiliates and the RCR cars was a couple tenths faster than that pack was ever going. That was led by Sam Mayer.
Top 8 cars being showed in our bumper have not yet made a pit stop. So they will cycle back in the pack once they come down and make their stops, and they have to come before the end of the race, maybe just run a little bit long here.
Gosh, look at how much that pack is driven away from the second group that pitted. They've got
I didn't see that happen at all. I thought for sure the JRM cars and everybody would cycle back out, but
Jordan Anderson leading
they're still right there with them.
pit stop.
It's about to be one big group again. Blot, Mayor, blot. Come on. Do something. Good green flag pit cycle there. So Love, Perkins, Hill, and Retzlaff and Jeb Burton will be the top 5. They wrestled the lead away from Hill for the moment. For the moment. .30 laps to go. I picked Jesse Love to win the race. Right now, I'd be correct. Sort of. There's 5 cars that ain't pitted yet, but they don't count. Damn, that 42 car Hocevar's driving must be an absolute turd. Like, he's not even been a factor in this race. I hope the 21 tries to shuffle the 32 or the 31 and he hangs a left and just refuses to get shoved out. They about to get racy, boys. Hocevar's smoking them coming to the pits. That lead group of shit cars finally pitted, so we've cycled through, boys. I'd rather have the Asterisk champion win than the fat super speedway merchant, so I'd be okay if it stays like it is, but it's not. There's a wreck. Mayer, Taylor Gray, Allgaier bounces through, but minor damage. Brandon Jones just got destroyed. Oh, Sam Mayer's fucked. He's done. Jeremy Clements is done. Look out! Oh my good God in heaven. That poor 35 car. Who's in the 35? It's not a big one, but it's a bad one. Brandon Jones, Jeremy Clements, Sam Mayer destroyed. Poor Jeremy Clements. Former Daytona winner, Jeremy Clements. Save gas. Natalie Decker's in a 35, so it makes total sense that she plowed right into Sam Mayer there.
Brandon Jones, another driver that we've talked about. I mean, just
forgot what car she was in.
Average finish in this configuration. the worst of all types of tracks for this driver from Atlanta, and he gets damaged one more time.
Yeah, and the fear, if you're these guys that weren't involved in this, you know you're going to stay out here is debris on the racetrack. You got to really pay attention if you're those front runners of making sure you avoid.
Okay, what happened?
Stop the
They're
field.
pointing out Sieg and Jeb Burton,
Exact reason. So we get a replay here.
potentially the guys who
Down
triggered
into
this.
turn one.
And Jeb just kind of drove in there and hit Sieg in the left rear and caused a wreck. So, pretty simple. Let's see how long Natalie Decker has to avoid this. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, and still crashes. Good grief.
You know, Sieg was right there where all that.
You know, darling, if you just stop, you're not going to get wrecked.
Heavy damage.
Yeah, it looked like Jeb was kind of holding his line right there. I don't know if Ryan knew that he was inside of him, but started to slide down just a little bit. Oh, Sam Mayer spraying the Jones. You see Jerry Clements coming there. You can't stop. When you watch this, the one thing that you can't see on the screen is how much oil's all over the track. You hit the brakes, and the brakes work, but the tires just don't stick to the track. Can't slip. Oh, man, that's a late hit. Really late.
8 cars involved. And the fourth caution of the night that has led to a red flag. Right with Brandon Jones.
Yeah, it seemed like Jeb held where he was. And for Sam Mayer right here coming back up the track, you don't want to have your feet on the pedals at this point.
And that hurt. That's the biggest. Yeah, those hurt because you're not ready for it. It's like expecting your eyes closed.
Yeah, I think Ryan Seed just really came down to Jeb Burton there.
They're not talking enough about Natalie Decker stupidly crashing into that.
Jeb's car got hit basically by Seed.
But Jeb Burton's the idiot who caused it.
Well, and Ryan is just following that car in front of him, you know, and he doesn't even realize Jeb's there. Jeb doesn't realize he's coming down because he can't see that he's falling ahead of him.
These Xfinity races at Daytona need Denny Hamlin in it because he'd school Austin Hill.
Sometimes when you are the cause of the wreck,
Watch this right here.
see, she's trying to get up. There's nowhere to go. He's got to slow down prior to getting there. What a hit, though. Sam had no idea that was coming. Let's hear what Natalie Decker had to say.
Are you kidding me? That hurt so bad. Why the did he roll up the track? Who the was that? That pisses me off so much. That hurt.
You could have slowed down, you stupid retard. Like,
Well, Sam had no brakes.
Sam had no brakes. He was already wrecked, and you came in and hit him. Just stop your car.
Part of speedway racing, you also have to be slowed down.
Yeah, like fucking McMurray just said, you should also slow down when there's a wreck.
Let it come to a complete stop.
Some heavy hits
And she has the audacity to be mad.
under the red flag with 29 to go. Here at Daytona, back in a moment on CW.
That fucking hurt, right? Yeah. Just stop your car, you dumb cunt. I can't believe she ever gets approved to run these races. It's fucking mind-blowing how somebody like that actually gets approved. you have like so long to just stop your car and let the wreck finish. Nah, she just tries to fly through it.
Time to fuel up with Arby's new $7.99 meat and 3-box. Arby's is giving you a whole lot of food with a classic roast beef or crispy fish sandwich and 3 delicious sides. That's more meal for your money. Scan the QR code to order now in the Arby's app. Arby's, we have the meats.
That's a lot of sauce in those cans.
Yes.
That's about the amount you use for half the meal. I like the horsey sauce.
That's what I was going to say.
This guy said, the second Decker wrecked, I sprinted to the NASCAR shitposting Facebook group. Was not disappointed. Thanks, Decker, for bringing out the red flag. Because of her, we get to sit here an extra hour.
Under the red flag, 29 laps to go. 24 of 38 vehicles in this race have been damaged tonight. It's been unbelievable. Down to Kim.
Yeah, and Austin Hill sweeping the stages looks to be the favor, but there might be some issues.
Maybe she should have waited for that wreck to turn 18 like her husband did with her. Oh!
And then he continued to say he's so snappy. In fact, he feels like he might crash on his own. He told the team, I think tire wear is an issue. He's like, I'm not sure if the track is aged or what. My front tires feel worn out. He did tell crew chief Chad Haney, I don't want to lose track position coming in for tires, so I don't know what the right call is.
This guy said, I hope the groomers are okay. I guess they're all right, ain't they?
But you got to do one or the other, right? I mean, you're either going to have to keep your track position, or if you think it's that important, you still have 29 laps to go.
I would actually pit and get tires here under this caution, wouldn't you? Give me 4 tires. They were debating whether or not Austin Hill wants to give up track position to get 4 tires. I would actually pit and take the tires.
Was preaching to his crew about thinking this would be about handling. They did a lot of those fuel-only stops. If you're further back, maybe you do take those tires, give yourself that chance to move around. I think what we saw in the truck race last night, what we're seeing here tonight, what he described is what I've seen out of almost every car. Walking off of 4, wiggles, they seem really out of the racetrack.
Well, and I don't know what role this would play in your decision to pit here, but you have to factor in a little bit
The amount of cars?
Yeah, that's right. Few there are, and that's just less cars you have to pass. They're at enormous disadvantage. It's easier to get by them. And here's the other thing to put this in perspective. When we return to the green flag, it's basically going to be like stage 2. So there is time to get there.
Yeah, I mean, 26 cars I count right there on the track. There's 6 or 8 of those that have to pit to or go to the back because they had damage in the wreck. I mean, if you do come in and pit, you're not going to be too far back. It'd be fun to watch him do it, see if you can drive back to the front.
Eric Estep said, when the 20 didn't go with the 18 a few laps ago to pass Hill, I audibly groaned. You guys heard my reaction. I was like, oh, come the fuck on. God, man. That Natalie Decker thing just now.
February 22nd, the battle in the lanes begins as the greatest bowlers in the world face off under the brightest lights.
He's the greatest.
Welcome to the PBA. Premiere Sunday, February 22nd on the CW.
Welcome back to Daytona International Speedway. 29 to go in the final stage, and still.
She is
under
literally the
red
reason
flag
we're under a
here
red
at the
flag.
Infield Care Center with Sam Mayer, and you
If
were
she was
kind of
Danica, they'd be blaming
bystander
Mayer
to all
right
of
now,
it.
you know.
What'd you see out there?
Just some tire smoke. I mean, that's usually how it goes here. Definitely a bummer. Everyone at Haas Factory team worked their tails off to get the Audubon Chevy out there, and it was so fast. I was so proud, to have that much speed, and that's not good. Look out, bud. Look out. Oh, there's a car there. That's a bummer.
Wait, you said you didn't know.
Wait, stay with it. Show the end. Show the end.
Now I feel even worse for Brandon. That sucks. But yeah, just really proud of everybody. The car was so fast, so proud. And that one didn't feel very good either. That one wasn't very nice. That was really unfortunate. But I'm okay. We're all good. We're gonna move on to Atlanta and do the exact same thing, just not wreck.
Disappointing ending for Sam Mayer, Adam.
Yeah, rough night for Sam Mayer. We're still under the.
They had to show that replay for so long just to get to the part where Decker plowed into him.
Daytona. You know, it was a sad offseason for all those around the O'Reilly Auto Parts series. Michael Annette passed away. The Iowa native drove for Junior Motorsports and won right here at Daytona in 2019. We send our condolences. We also lost Greg Biffle, a champion, Daytona winner, Hall of Fame finalist, and major contributor to the NASCAR community. Greg will be missed, along with the others involved in that tragic December plane crash. We lift our hearts to all.
Rest in peace, Greg Biffle and family. I'm going to go grab a Gatorade Zero while everybody's in such a talkative mood today.
Series when we return to the green flag here at Daytona. Remind everybody, Daytona 500 moved up an hour tomorrow because of potential inclement weather in Central Florida. So get ready to go for the Great American Race. It's sold out and coverage begins tomorrow on Fox at 1:30 Eastern Time. Justin Allgaier made his way in, looking for back-to-back top tens in the Daytona 500, driving for Dale Jr. And we'll see if anybody comes down pit road here. Austin Hill says...
Well, Austin Hill's going to get the tires. His teammate loves to. It's a mixed strategy. We got guys pitting for tires, and we got guys staying out for the track position.
Look at that car calling it snappy and thinking maybe it was a tire wear issue. They went back and forth on what.
Here's your chance to make sure he doesn't get the lead back.
I feel like I can hear the answer in your voice, so it brings him down for 4 fresh Goodyear tires. Sunoco Phillies, Corey Day topping off right there as well.
I like the call move for Austin Hill, and here's why. He's been able to win these races multiple different ways.
Yeah, Hill taking the tires makes sense because these guys are just going to let him win anyway.
If that car's handling well,
Might as well make the car a little easier to drive.
Why most of this field has been involved in a wreck. You feel pretty confident he's able to drive himself back up there. Give him the confidence of 4 fresh tires, a little adjustment, and let him do what he does best. And the one thing he has on his side is everyone knows how fast he is, so when he pulls out, you're just going to have people that want to go with you because they know the direction you're going. And that was the most frustrating thing in the world if you weren't the guy. Trust me, it was so annoying. But he drives to the field so easily because everyone wanted to go with him.
You said you like it for him. I like it for us. Let's go to Carla.
Yeah, thanks, Adam. Another car involved in that big crash, the 51 of Jeremy Clements. You told me off camera, you said that was mayhem.
Yeah, unfortunately it was. It's sucks, really. You know, we had a fast all-stop electric, one-stop convenience store Chevy, and nothing to show for it, but it's crashed all the heck. So, I don't know, that's Daytona for you. All I could tell was the 39. Oh, I'm seeing a oh, yeah. Man, I thought I had it cleared, and I didn't. All I saw was the 39 get spun, and then it was mayhem, like I said. So it's unfortunate. Didn't get through it. That sucks. I wanted to start the season better than that, but at least we had a fast car. We'll go to Atlanta and try to regroup and run up front there.
Thanks, Adam.
Yeah, he'll be a good one next week, too. Talked about his success in the draft. One here in the summertime a few years ago to Jeremy Clements. And, you know, we don't root for drivers, but he's one of those that you just hate it when it doesn't go well because he is such a good dude. So's this guy, Jesse Love, reigning champion, won here at Daytona a season ago and trying to go back-to-back. And it's time for Starkey Radio Communications. Let's check it out.
Yeah, it would be very diabolically smart. Would be if 21 goes over to 31 and tells them that they'll go bottom with them, and then they take it to 31 to go bottom, and then 21 comes top with them. And then we can that's a better option. All of our nonsense at this point. It is a good idea, though.
Scan the QR code or visit Starkey.com to find a hearing provider near you. Back down to Dylan.
Well, you heard Jesse on the radio there talk about getting linked up with the 21 in the top lane. They really would like to stay in that top lane. Earlier in the race, Jesse said when he gets on the bottom...
Like I said, here's the chance for Hill to either get wrecked or prevented from leading again.
Still doesn't feel like he can get somebody connected, so being back in traffic is not ideal for them. Now, Danny Stockman, the crew chief on the left, they made a big chassis change the last stop, and that helped. But still, I think expect the two to be aggressive to stay at the front, and then definitely in the top lane if they can help that, Carla.
Yeah, thanks, Dylan. Obviously, Natalie Decker involved in that crash.
Oh, goody, Natalie interview.
Are you okay after that?
Yeah, I'm feeling okay now. I just want to say thank you so much to Tian Dickinsons. This is our first race in NASCAR, and I just really hope they had a good time. I had a great time up until that happened. It really sucked. My spotter was telling me to whoa up, slow up, and it looked like we were going to be clear.
Why didn't you whoa up and slow up then?
Back, and it was just too late, and I was committed to the high side. That sucks. I just hate it for everyone back at the shop. They worked so hard. Wow, that's big flames. They worked so hard to get this car here. Everything felt last minute. Everyone was working really good at the shop to get this car here.
My IQ is dropping every second she talks.
Thank you to the team and Tian Dickinsons for everything, and I can't wait to get back to the track again.
Glad you're okay, thanks.
It was a year ago that she gave birth to her son Levi. This February, racing here at Daytona.
Am I hearing Parker or Jamie stifle laughter? Is that what I was hearing just now? Brandon Jones out here trying to make a long race longer.
There's no oil leaking out of it right there. I think that's just tire smoke and the suspension damage he has. That's why you see it being all swirly.
Here we go with the choose.
Blake Perkins goes behind three cars on the bottom. Teammate there, Jesse Love and Blake Perkins. What a run tonight.
40 laps inside the top 10. Stage points in both stage 1 and stage 2. And coming off a career best finish in the draft last fall, he was 6th at Talladega Superspeedway. Now our golden moment, brought to you by Golden Corral.
This is like almost a replay of that other HendrickCars.com car. Corey Day, Roger Cruz gets put 3 wide, he gets sideways here, touches Taylor Gray there a little bit, but hangs on to it, saves it. After this, he kind of slipped to the back, maybe got his breath back a little bit.
That wasn't it, but he does right now own the Xfinity fastest lap. We changed the championship format in 2026, but that element of scoring didn't go away. It still pays a point. Max points in a race now, 76. If you win, you get 55. 10 points apiece, stage 1 and stage 2 to get you to 75. And if you can lay down the fastest lap, that's one more, getting you to 76 potential points in a race.
So as I look at our scoring monitor, we talked about how far back was Austin Hill going to go, and not very far. He's going to line up 12th on this restart with 4 tires. I like the position he's in. I think that was worth the gamble if he didn't feel like he could get back to the front where he was.
Yeah, Hill's only about 12 or so cars from the front again, so I think these tires are going to pay off. I was saying pit and take the tires.
I would not be surprised to see Lapper take it to the outside by the time he gets to turn 3. Yep. And I think we'll have a couple of guys go with him. It'll be in good position.
I have 24 to go here at the green.
24 laps to go when we return to the green flag. Control. To his left, Sammy Smith. Lights off on a pace car. It will pull in. And the duo out front will make their way to the Poet restart zone. And as we get the restart, we go full throttle with sound gear. No commentary, just pure racing. Wherever sound is a problem, Sound Gear has a solution. Scan the QR code to head to soundgear.com.
Green. 3 Junior Motorsports cars on the bottom. Surely we can win this race. They're watching Hills on board, seeing how fast he can make his way through. They're stacking up in front of him. Nowhere for him to go. Still plenty of time left.
We saw there on board Austin Hill. He got to the back of Corey Day, who has that damage on the rear bumper. There was nothing to push. It just compressed the whole thing into the car. So Austin Hill wanted to go to the outside. It just didn't work. We see it here. So he catches Corey Day. It's a bit of a checkup. That could have been just a
Austin Hill down to the middle.
because of how much
Big move.
but there just wasn't
Jeb, block him at all costs.
down the bottom behind Jeff Burton. Hold on.
88, get to the... Hey, look, the JRM cars let Austin Hill get to their inside, and now they're broken up and not working together. These guys just really are not good at super speedway racing. They're just not good at it. We still got Sammy Smith and Quapple out front for now. Get in front of him, Jeb. There you go.
Good night for Jordan Anderson Racing. Jeff Burton, Blaine Perkins, both inside the top 5. There it is.
Hill's going to get behind Jesse Love again, and that'll be a wrap. Hocevar's on the lead lap. 3 wide in the middle for 8th.
Was a lap down, got the free pass.
There you go. Austin Hill's taking the lead again. Oh, Love stayed in front of him at least for the moment. These guys just aren't good at super speedway racing. Fucking guys like Dale Jr. would win guaranteed 6 races a year between 2 Atlantas, 2 Daytonas, and 2 Talladegas in Xfinity because these guys just aren't good at it. But I keep being told, oh, it's all luck and no skill. No, you have to be good at it, and these morons are simply not good at it, which is why the same 2 guys are really the same guy. Win, and there's a wreck. They finally finished Corey Day off. Well, maybe not. He's driving away from it just with a little more damage than he had before. Taylor Gray, Harrison Burton, Jeb Burton, Sawalich, Corey Day was in it. Okay, yeah, they did finish Corey Day off that time. That thing's fucked. He was driving away from it. I said, maybe it's okay. Nah, the right front's broken. Oh my God, the grass is on fire.
So what are we at? 70%, 75% of the field? I think is the word we'll use now. A lot. Let's not get into percentages. We don't even need math. We just know it's a lot.
Taylor Gray, a pretty good drafter, 2 nights in a row, in contention late, involved in a crash. Same scenario for him last night in the Craftsman Truck Series event.
And Joe Gibbs Racing has tore up a lot of cars here. We saw the 19 early on, and Brandon Jones in that last wreck. Now Taylor Gray. Big hit for that 54. Mark, let's take a look back and see what started all this down into turn 3.
Corey Day caused it. He just plowed into the left rear of Sawalich. It wasn't just a tap. He literally just drove into his left rear quarter panel.
Looked like Corey Day maybe just seemed like he was in his left rear a little bit from that angle.
Yeah, he was more than into his left rear. He was all the way up it.
Was there contact on the left side? I just saw the 18 get loose. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, just in the bumper. And the cars are so unsettled at that point on the entry of the corner. Any tap, especially in that left rear, you almost take away the air from the spoiler. It's almost impossible to hold on to for William Sawalich's position. Tell you what, if we get another look at that, I want you to watch Raja Carruth. He's going to be just behind this, and he gets into it a little bit, but I want you to watch how good of a job he does. He has a little contact here. Watch him slow down, though. All these cars are wrecking in front of him. He's still slowing down. Look, Sawalich is actually going to pass him back, go in the wrong direction. Perfect job by him to get slowed down, save that car. He's got a little damage to the nose, but great job in that environment.
And he maintained his position out by the wall, so you can see everything in front of you and everything down to your left.
So you'll see that right here. Man, maybe, gosh, it's as close as can be. As close as can be. Looks like just the air got the 18 loose. Even that move where he goes across the rear bumper. When you do that in these cars, I did that to Austin Hill at Talladega 2 years ago, and I felt like I never touched him. But it's that exact thing where you take, if you go from the right to the left, at that moment you take the air off their spoiler, and it almost just, that car is going to go around.
Hocevar, we had talked about him getting back up front. He got a little bit of damage as well. 13 cars involved.
Once again, they all just rolled over and let Hill and Love take control of the race.
20 laps to go. Riding here with Jeff Burton. A couple of wins in the draft for him. His dad, Ford, a champion in the Daytona 500. He's here today. But the 27 is banged up. As we close on the end here at the World Center of Racing.
Towing away Harrison Burton. Poor guy.
Lights and sirens you see on the safety vehicles here at the track are protecting first responders and communities all across America. Crew's been busy tonight. 5 cautions, 1 red flag, and a lot of damaged race cars, like 80% of the field. Here's a stat for you. It's Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's to the two of you. And drivers to win. And they've all come at Daytona on Valentine's Day. Jeff Bodine, 1987 for HMS. Nimco Motorsports and Joe Nemechek. Front row Joe, 1998 got it done. Tony Stewart, also driving for Hendrick in 2009. Celebrated Valentine's Day in Victory Lane. But tonight just seems different. I mean, when your name is Jesse Love and you're racing on Valentine's Day, I mean, are you serious? Austin Hill said, I got your Valentine's Day right here.
I'm just glad you didn't say love is in the air.
Yeah, well, maybe I'm saving that for
I was waiting.
Here's Jesse Love Radio.
You got like 11 and a half gallons there right now. 11 and a half. What's my number?
With all these caution laps, you'll be fine.
I told you 3 and a half earlier, but I want to say 4 and a half right now. So when you're going to start working it. Copy it. I'm just working it right away. I've been working it since the last caution. Just to do it. Peace of mind.
So what they're referencing, obviously, is how much fuel is in that fuel cell, and 3.5 gallons is basically where when they're in the banking under caution, that fuel goes to the left side of the fuel cell, it goes away from the pickup, and you saw in the last restart, Jesse was actually weaving, coming to the green. That's what you do to keep fuel to the right side of the fuel cell in that pickup. These cars can get air pockets, and when that happens, it just kills the motor. And even when you have 3.5 gallons, which if the car was level would be fine, but on the banking, it just starves the motor for fuel and can really put you in problems. So as we get later in this race and if we have more restarts, that's what they're referencing, to make sure you keep that fuel cell packed to the right side.
You got to be thinking about it, but when they made their pit stop with 39 to go, they were plenty to the good and even had insurance for overtime. That's the way you think about it when you make that pit stop. And then you add on top of that the caution laps, which just increase your fuel mileage. So right now, everybody should be really good in that regard. Ryan Sieg gets the free pass. Now, he's not had the greatest of nights. He's been pushed around a lot this evening. But with all the other attrition, he gets back on the lead lap in his 19th prior to the choose here.
Yeah, and I'm looking at those line of cars, all guy who we know went to the back, put tires on, and all those things got a little more damage than I realized. But all those JRM
Battle
cars
damage, Justin Allgaier.
still in the top 10, and we saw Justin rode on board with him for a little bit. Even with that damage, he was able to drive up through the pack. Car still seems to have plenty of speed in it. We've got a long ways to go here in 17 laps. A lot's going to happen. You're going to want Carson Quapple there, and that one car to be the leader of that JRM train. If they can work together, especially if Sandy Smith's still there.
All right, these are drivers that have not been involved in a crash tonight. Carson Quapple, Ryan Ellis, who could get his second career top 10. Obviously, Jesse Love, Austin Hill, who've been up front all night. Good effort for Dean Thompson. The drivers from Jordan Anderson Racing, Blaine Perkins and the boss man Jordan Anderson. By the way, Ross Chastain going to drive that 32 next weekend at Echo Park Speedway. And then Parker Retzloff also able to avoid damage tonight. Got a few takers here.
You got to think they're going to work on the seventh nose maybe a little bit again here, or the handling being off. We know Raja was barely involved in that wreck. You see some damage to those right side tires getting into the wall, getting kind of squeezed into the wall. Those change. His car looks to me to be in pretty good shape. Those composite bodies can take a real hit, but especially compared to the rest of the field. It's not. That's brand new. It's pristine.
Good night for Raja and the team trying to set him up for a late rally to the finish. Carla?
Yeah, Brendan Jones, not a part of the most recent wreck, but the wreck before that, you were having a really strong race before that. How disappointing is it that this is how your night ends?
Yes, and we had some people from Menards, some of the Menards family with us here today. Swiffer always such a long-time supporter of our race. Have to go out like like this. But I don't know, this racing's just kind of for the birds, I think, in my opinion. It's so difficult to make it to the end. Did a lot of things right today. Made a couple little small mistakes and missed a few runs here and there that I could go back and learn from. But I was proud of the save in there early on. I know that hopefully the end card showed that one. That was pretty epic. There were some really good moments as well. So I'm going to take the highs and maybe go back and study some of the lows and see.
Don't worry, he'll win Kansas and Darlington, but he's still got to put a season together for the first time in his life.
We'll continue to work at it. So
Brandon
we'll go
Jones.
to the home track next week.
Yeah, he talks about more tracks in the draft, 6 of them in all, 1 of them in the chase. We'll go to Talladega Superspeedway late in the year, and it could play a pivotal role in who wins the championship. 15 laps to go this time by as we ride around under caution.
Save that fuel. Just coasted.
89 laps led tonight for Richard Childress Racing. 67 for Hill, 22 for Love. As we do the freeway insurance choose where every lane choice can.
Why is Sawalit stopped on pit road? In the middle of pit road.
Saw the RCR guys take the front row. Both those guys hoping they can get good push. There's RC. I think he cares which of them wins as long as one of them does. As long as it has that logo on it.
It's got to be special for both those drivers. Celebrating big moments in their career with him, a Hall of Famer.
So cool.
Think about the championship last year, all the success here at Daytona. That organization has won 4 in a row in February. 3 straight for Austin Hill, 22, 23, 24, and last year went to Jesse Love.
Must be fun being the owner of. Make you feel like you got the field covered a little bit. I think it's fun when you come here and you're fast. I just can't help but laugh at Kyle Busch, that shirt he used to wear when he was an owner. You come to Daytona and it said most expensive day of the year. Right? So I think if you're like Joe Gibbs Racing and you've wrecked everything today, it's probably not as much. But the success that they have had at this track and all of these, yeah, I mean, without a doubt, it's great. Sam Hunt calls these races the speedway tax. But all of the cars everybody pays it. That's right.
Well, so far tonight, it's been the rich get richer, right? Because if you're RCR, you've led all the laps, you won both stages, your cars aren't damaged, and you may very well get the win. Be surprising if they didn't. But let's not write off some of those drivers behind them. Could see a little upset special with a few of them. And the other thing to think about here is just how wild the finishes are. You never think this thing is over until they put that checkered flag in the air. And there's going to be 14 to go when we go green.
I was just going to say, keep an eye
14 to go, but, well, 14 to go with an asterisk. It could be a lot more than that. You know the drill.
moves at times. If you can get momentum, and it might come from Parker Retzloff there behind him, to help him generate that run. Yeah, and I like the position that Jesse Love's in. You mentioned Sammy Smith. He's right there behind him, and he's been an exceptional pusher all night long.
Lights back on the pace car, so we're going to go.
And they waved off the restart.
Get it down to 13 laps to go at the restart. I understand William Sawalich was having a hard time pulling off the pit lane, so they got to give him some help.
Wade Perkins still in a great position. We built him up having a career night for him. Still finds himself in a great position.
Go back to a year ago. Jesse Love had 1 career victory. Came his rookie campaign in Talladega. Sophomore season starts with a bang. Crashing right there as the white flag went in the air, but he got the white before the caution came out. Drove it around to the checkers, and he went on to book in 2025. Win the season opener. Got to Phoenix, picked up the championship trophy in the desert, and he's in position.
It's inevitable, boys. The outcome of this race seems inevitable.
Racing in his best competition, his teammate restarting to his left.
Give a shout out to this guy here, Anthony Alfredo. Talked about a long weekend for him. They didn't qualify in his main ride, the 96 for Viking Motorsports, that second car they started. Caesar Baccarello and Alpha Prime were nice enough to let him hop in this number 4 car, currently sitting 9th in the top 10. Just a little bit of damage, but with everything that's happened tonight, maybe can look pretty good. A great finish to the night, Carla.
Thanks, Parker. Yeah, Taylor Gray just leaving the infield. The Care Center. What happened?
I can't thank Jacobs Racing and Toyota Racing for working hard all off season and bringing fast race cars to the track. So we're gonna move on to the next week in Atlanta. Yeah, Taylor just wrong place at the right time. You see the contact right there with Corey Day, nowhere for him to go. I always felt like when you came to these places, it was like a 50-50. You know, I mean, that's honestly what's based on.
Your Twitter's full of dick. I think everybody's pretty much unanimously united. We shouldn't hate the girl, but she shouldn't be out here. And hey, the good thing is she's not out here now. And she wrecked somebody who was already wrecked. So I guess at the end of the day, no harm, no foul. She just could have gave Sam Mayer a goddamn concussion. 13 to go this time by. And we're off. Fucking 31 just going to shove the 21 right out front. Here comes Sammy Smith to the back bumper of Jesse Love. 31, if you'd want to win, you'd take this shove from the 1 and just go around the 21. That's what you would do, but... these fools ain't good at this. And we got a caution. For what? Debris. Thank you, damaged vehicle policy. Why is that car still trying to run? Going to be another one of those races that never ends, and we already know who's going to win. It is infuriating to watch, but they don't want to pass him. They just want to shove him out front and follow him and hope to finish second.
Season opener, this is what it's all about. Winning at Daytona, 21 cars on the lead lap. Free pass goes to Patrick Starpoli. It's still anybody's guess how it'll shake out. The favorites, no doubt, Austin Hill and Jesse Love, and it will be Austin Hill who's in control.
But we want these to run at least 4 or 5 laps. We don't just want the green-white checker because it takes a few laps to get the car cars up to speed and for guys to start making decisions. And I'd like to see this go green the rest of the way. It's bad news for the rest of the field that Austin Hill got the lead there on that caution.
How about that 21, Kim?
Yeah, you mentioned Austin Hill in control. He'll have the first choice in terms of lanes. What does he think about what the best lane's going to be? Here was the radio communication on the 21.
I think I need bottom here. I mean, the 20 gets down to this is the thing. Top always just seems like everyone's trying to screw everybody over. At least the bottom, you have to push the guy in front of you, and you're going to be connected better.
Well, he said what I was thinking about you. It just seems like that top lane falls apart because when you're on the bottom, there's really nowhere to go. If the outside lane's on your door, you can't really shoot the middle. But if you're towards the back and you're in that outside lane, gets down these last few laps, you throw a Hail Mary. Just take a chance at it.
Go back down to the medical center in Carla.
Yeah, some big saves from Corey Day throughout this race, but not enough to evade the latest red. Corey, how are you feeling about your night before that happened?
Yeah, I mean, minus the spin off of 4, I thought I was, learning a lot, and I thought our car was really good. So, yeah, just unfortunate there. The replay I saw, I couldn't, quite see what happened before that. I don't know if I got pushed to 18 or tacked enough air on him getting loose, or I got into him. I don't know. I couldn't really tell. So, yeah, I hate that. I feel like I was one of the main causes of that. So, yeah, I feel terrible. But, yeah, just thanks to all my guys and the whole Cars team for working so hard. We'll go get them next week in Atlanta.
You're getting acquainted with the super speedways. What'd you learn about your car tonight?
Yeah, just kind of, it was really loose there before I crashed. So that was just a balance thing that unfortunately you have to be in race trim to feel. And yeah, made an adjustment. Thought we got it really good. And yeah, just after that, kind of a little more draggy after I hit the wall. But other than that, I thought it was really good. Yeah, I wish we could have got out of that one.
Day ends early for Corey Day. Dylan?
Carla, just want to give another attaboy to Parker Retzloff. We talked a little bit about him and the struggles of his teammate Anthony Alfredo earlier. When I talked to Parker earlier this afternoon, he said they fully expected the 96 car to be better than they were because the 96 car has got some newer chassis components, so they were all kind of puzzled why this car actually ended up being the faster of the two cars. But Parker has done a great job to keep his nose clean, and he's in the mix. Remember, he's been in the mix on the Cup Series races at this racetrack as well in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series, and a great team for him with Viking Motorsports, Danny Eflin, the crew chief who led AM Racing at Harrison Burton last year, and Doug Campbell is his spotter who spotted Austin Cindric to a Daytona 500 victory. So all the right pieces in place for the 99.
Mark Retzloff at Atlanta just last year was in position late in that race with a huge monster run. Dylan mentioned also the Cup race.
Let's watch 20 guys fail to beat one man.
Retzloff goes to that bottom lane behind Perkins and race leader Austin Hill. Choose with 9 to go, 8 remaining when we go green.
This will be interesting if Carson Quapple can push Sammy Smith a little better than Parker Retzloff was down here. Yeah, well, I like the problem on the top lane. I like the bottom row, but I like the pushing in the top row. And it's a crapshoot right here, right? Because if those guys can get hooked up in the outside, all Jesse Love has to do is just get clear of Austin Hill's bumper and be able to move down in front of him and then start kind of managing those lanes. And we've watched both those guys once they got to the lead. I don't know that the other guy's been able to pass them for the lead. So the race right here is to break the plane of that front bumper of the car beside you and then start managing. And nobody's really been able to create the momentum needed to get by those two and they get control of the field. Does your heart start beating fast right now? Like I feel like every time I watch these, and it doesn't matter if we're here in the booth or if I'm watching at home, I just know the excitement, right, of being inside the car. And I think it's almost harder for me to watch than it was to actually sit in the car and drive. I was going to say, my heart rate is higher now. It is. I'm in one of those cars at the moment. Yeah, totally agree. At least I control my, I know what I'm doing. It's so exciting to be in the position to be able to win one of these races.
McMurray, I'm glad it's exciting for you. Nobody behind this guy has a shot to win this race. The only other guy that's got a chance to win is his teammate. Because these guys ain't good at it and they can't get it done.
Life-changing moment about to unfold for them. 8 laps to go. Time to settle it here at Daytona. Austin Hill, Jesse Love front row.
looks like that bottom lane.
Good push on the bottom. Yeah, about an equal push on the top.
Nice lane in the rear bumper. Lane is all over Austin Hill, though. Looks like a little. Now they're both disconnected. You see Brennan Poole coming on the outside.
Hey, there's a third lane. That's just going to hurt the middle lane and make it easier for Hill to get way out front. And Allgaier on the way back. Is Sammy Smith going to try to get by the two? Not yet. Brennan Poole, get your redemption. Just kidding. He ain't going to fucking win. We already know who's going to win. Hill already cut off their momentum on the top. Sweeping back to the bottom.
Jesse Love stalls out. He kind of got right beside Blaine Perkins. Big shot there from Sammy Smith behind. Brennan Poole into the back of the eight.
This is like the most quiet I've been during a dramatic run to the finish. Love makes the move. His teammate tried to block, but he couldn't get there. Love might take the lead here. He's not clear. 21 hit that side draft. Help is on the way. 21 just handles a little better, and he's a little faster. He's got fresher tires, too. But Love's making one hell of a go at this. No teamwork going on right now. No teamwork right now. Oh! Yeah, there goes Raja. And Hocevar spins. Saves it.
Jesse Love's actually back to fourth right now, so not going to be in the best position on this restart. What a restart by Brennan Poole. Get on the outside, drove up through there. Yeah, I mean, it's Justin Allgaier saw him run with him, and it really put Carson Quampool in a bad position. He got terrible in the middle. He didn't stay connected to the eight there.
Everybody, it's another wreck that everybody actually drove away from, at least.
Still able to gain the momentum. As we look back 3 plays here, Roger Cruz was back 10th, about 5 cars back to top lane. I think he got a big show from Hocevar, which got him then turned sideways, and then you're just kind of along for the ride.
But look at all those drivers. Underdog teams just trying to get to the finish line and make something out of this wild card race, and they're able to avoid any big damage and now in position to finish it off.
I don't know, as I looked at that, it almost looked like the 88 was coming down the track before Hocevar even got into it. We'll take a look at that one more time. I think he had a left rear flat tire. Watch when he gets spun around here. Left rear was down. I think the left rear was flat. Maybe contact, yeah. I don't think it was actually, well, yeah, left rear tire's flat already.
I think it was up before that. But it could have been going down.
Soft, because it just looked like his car turned.
Yeah, I thought the 88 was going to flip, too. That was the first thing that crossed my mind. I'm like, I've seen a lot of slow flips at Daytona start just like that.
To the left side. Even a slight one. Yeah, we did have one perspective. I thought you could maybe see that. It looked to me like the 42 actually got into the back of him before he went down. Jesse Love kind of fakes him out going to the top. Look at the, I mean, what generates this run?
It's kind of the 8 back in the air thing.
Yeah. And that just gives him just enough.
And he was clear of Blaine Perkins, knew he could dive to the bottom. He almost cleared him. He had such a run.
That had to have caught Austin Hill off guard right there.
Such confidence, too.
Yeah.
When you see a move like that, you just know
he was making moves and split-second decisions.
What about the reigning champ and their team with now 4 to go, Dylan?
Well, and it sounds obvious, but I think he really would have liked to have cleared Austin with that move because the struggles of him running and leading.
Of course, the caution came out while Hill was the leader.
Take a listen.
I don't know what I gotta do, dude, because every time I'm on the bottom and I drag, we just go backwards. I can't keep anybody hooked up. I just don't understand why it only works on the top for me. If I do the bottom, we just go backwards.
So sometimes you just gotta go where they're not and hope that it works out. But we'll be curious to see what lane Love picks here on however many restarts we have left here.
Yeah, and that's, you know, the every super speedway race is different. Whether your car reacts different, the draft is different. There's more wrecks or less wrecks, and so you have those moments where he's describing where he just feels like he can't keep anyone behind him. He's almost so fast they can't get to his rear bumper to keep up that momentum. And that's a frustrating place to be. These guys are having a great time.
Hey, is that the gay Paul from that episode of South Park?
The entire race, there was not that many down towards turn 1. They're their own section down there. Well, as I look at Jesse Love's position, I'm going to hope that I can line up 4th beside Sammy Smith and try to push him by. I think that's my best chance to win. Kim?
And we heard before the last to choose Austin Hill's thought process. Kind of same thing here. He said, I got to work really hard for it, but I still think the bottom is the right call here. So he chooses first. Sammy Smith chooses second. Interesting radio conversation for the 8 car of Sammy Smith. He said, look, I know I'm going to have the front row as an option, but I don't know if this car can handle it. Feels very dirty out there.
Man, I would take the front row. I'll tell you right now. Yep. Yeah, absolutely. That's going to be your best chance of winning. You got Jesse Love behind you. Yep. And I think Jesse Love's best chance of winning is to try to push Sammy all the way to the lead. Yeah, that's going to be his best shot.
By the way, we'll go green with 2 to go, but this is not overtime. Just finishing it out in regulation here unless we get another caution.
Something else to think about for Austin Hill is Brennan Poole hasn't been in this position all day long. And it does take a little bit of practice to get that down. It's not hard to go up and hit the guy, but it's hard to go up and be gentle so you can stay attached to him.
Goddamn, Brennan Poole's about to make sure Austin Hill wins.
So that could play a factor into this. Jesse Love has been doing that all day long. And what a huge night it could be for Brennan Poole and Alpha Prime. And, you know, for all the smaller teams, this night, not alone, you know, let alone the points that you can get on a big night, it's the highest paying race of the year. It's massive to a smaller team like that to have a great finish here. He's put himself in a great position.
Prior to the choose, there were 11 drivers in the top 15 that have never won in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series. How about that? Wow, it'll be a difference maker here tonight. And if they win it, they will earn it because they're going to have to beat the best all time. Austin Hill in control, 2 laps to go.
I swear, this would all be worth it just to watch him get fucked on the last lap. Just getting turned or bumped wrong or something.
Keep that fuel pack to the right side of the fuel cell.
Something to think about here as they chase this trophy. Once the white flag comes out, next flag ends the race. I mean, you gotta make your move.
Be the leader. Absolutely.
Because if you're not the leader and you wait, caution comes out, it's over.
Which is why in Sammy Smith's position, you take the front row, right? You can't leave anything up for chance. The chance is you could get a monster run, have the caution come out after white flag, and you're the winner.
Chandler Smith won here in the trucks last night. He was 6th at turn 3. You can rally from behind.
2 to go.
Austin Hill, Sammy Smith.
Austin Hill, Sammy Smith on the front row. Love is surely not going to push the 8 car past his teammate, right? I don't know. Maybe I should feel better about Sammy Smith. He's got Jesse Love pushing him, and Hill's got Brennan Poole. Allgaier, lag back. Don't push that bottom. Don't give that bottom any goddamn help. Same thing over and over. Well, that just won the race for Hill. That block by Sammy Smith there. Fucked his own race and gave it to Hill. Race is already over and we're not even at the white flag yet. Hill just throws one lazy block because they're not even close to getting a run on him. I know Allgaier's going to try to push the shit out of this damn 44. If they could just connect down the back. Back up, take the push. Allgaier's not going to pull out. He's going to make the push. Here it comes. Turned him. Oh, and that just won the race for Hill. Hill won the race about 5 times here in that last couple of laps. Well, that was easy. Push. Nah. That's a wrap. Allgaier got there too late. What a finish. Hey, Ryan Seek third, Jordan Anderson fourth. Let's go.
RCR we know has the best cars, but Austin Hill continues to put himself in the right position at the right time. They took a chance, put 4 tires on, and were still able to get back to the front.
Love him or hate him, you can't deny that this guy has an incredible skill set at this style of racing. Yes, he's got some of the fastest cars, but that's a part of the equation. Yeah. He just does everything correct. He manages the front of the field so well in those late race moments down the backstretch there, made every correct.
Predictable. But that's okay.
It's just amazing. He is the draft dominator.
Great teamwork right there. Austin, Derek, hell of a job.
They're referring to Derek as spotter, who also spots for Kyle Busch on Sundays. One of the best spotters on these type racetracks, able to give him all the information that he needs. It's a great shot. He's pretty used to it by now. Yeah, he's a pro for sure. Got his spot for the burnout each time.
He's the draft dominator, and he hit him right between the eyes tonight, sweeping the stages, leading 78 laps, and he'll take home 75 points.
Max points. Damn, with all them points, he should definitely be clinched for the chase already. Way to choke, Jesse Love. Damn, Jesse Love didn't even... Jesse Love finished 9th. I was about to say, did he get a top 10? He finished 9th.
Jordan Anderson in the top 5. Ryan Ellis, second career top 10. Wow.
I feel for Brennan Poole at 12. Made a great save on the backstretch, though. It could have been a disaster.
That bump was just slowed down. I think one of the things going against him was Justin Allgaier had all that tape on the front of that nose, sticky the rear bumper weirdly. Raja Caruth ends up in the top 10 tonight. And the same for Blaine Perkins. A year ago, Blaine had a career season with 4 top 10s, including at Talladega in the fall, and a good start to 2026 for him.
Winning here in dominating fashion, or going to Echo Park Speedway next weekend, where this guy is off the chain good.
Well, think about RCR in general. I mean, last year was all about junior motorsports. Then they go to Phoenix. Jesse Love wins the championship, wins the race. They come right back here the next race as their other driver, Austin Hill, in victory lane.
And now our Mobil 1 winning moment, final lap here at Daytona.
It looked like Brennan Poole might be in the best position, but you said it, Parker, the big shot by Justin Allgaier at the backstretch got him loose and really just put Austin Hill in a great position.
And it's here off a 2. He's going to back up basically just... Right here, but then he just... That shot that Jordan
I was gonna say, how many more times did we have to watch somebody just make it really easy for Hill to win that race?
Daytona wins for Richard Childress Racing. And that passes him in front of Dale Earnhardt Incorporated for the most all time. And how about that? That's awesome. What a souvenir for that young man.
He's got his driver's suit on. He's ready to go. Yeah.
Should have prepared.
You want to be an extra driver? You should suit on with your suit on and your helmet bag.
Pretty good time to be an RCR fan. Rewind to 2025. Get a win in Phoenix.
Well, kiddies, I know it's an anticlimactic end, but I've got a phone call to make, so I'll see you guys tomorrow. Fuck off, Epic Games. Blowing up.